tech, now we live, let the real ones step in. Bush run the show, no script, no question. Panel in the cut, they equipped with the message. Breaking down truth from the block to the clock. In tune with the streets and the world we dissected. Sharp with the lens, bringing bold perspective for the ones overlooked. Now the lights directed, this that voice they respect. This in true perspective.
It's a fact we back with another one.
Back in the
Into perspective. Let's go.
Let's go.
Give it up, chat. We back with a lot of shit to talk.
True indeed. Episode what? 12. That's that what I can't do it. I'm doing it this way. Oh, whatever. Episode 12, y'all.
We in
the
it.
channel. The team still rocking. They channel still striving. We still moving and grooving, shaking and baking and never faking. You heard?
Facts. I want to apologize for this Yeezy shirt because I don't know what it says. So it's probably some hate speech that he wrote on there. I don't know how he was feeling when he made it. So if it says something bad, we do not represent that. But if it says something good, I will multiply that to your families.
But guess what? How the hell you gonna wear a shirt and you don't know what the hell is on that shirt? I ain't rocking no shirt if I don't know what the hell it say, homeboy.
Hey, we did that in the hold on. We did that in the culture. Remember back in the 90s? They used to walk around with the Chinese tattoos. She used to say "Lo Man."
My God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I said that. I was about to go say that. I swear to God.
I got one. Right here, I got one. I don't know if it says.
But you know what it say. You know what that means, man.
Somebody might say it says broccoli or some shit.
Well, dude, there was a guy who got Chinese letters. He wanted to say like power or something like that. And then a couple of years after he got it, a couple of dudes were clowning on him. And he's like, "What are you laughing at?" He's like, "Your tattoo."
It say pussy.
It says chicken and broccoli and pork fried rice or some shit. That's crazy.
He had the order written in his left. Oh,
that's crazy.
AI had the Chinese neck tattoo.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean, all the bad females used to have that Chinese tattoo too. Bro. You feel me? And the pretty boys, cheap light skin with good hair.
Their name was always China.
He was a pretty boy at one time.
Nah,
he old now. He got the Chinese tattoos. But anyway, yeah, man. The channel's been striving. The cheat.
Oh shit!
Sorry, excuse me.
I've seen it. Bless it.
The cheat challenge, you feel me? It's a wobbler. She dropping music like crazy, going crazy. But hold up, homeboy, that new shit, I like it. But I think I really would have liked it when I was going through that divorce I went through, man, because it's some deep shit. What the fuck was going on? It sounds like it's some sad situations going on, man. You need somebody to talk to? We here.
It's part of a compilation of series when I dated a girl. And she had given me like this prophecy. She had like this dream that was real scary for me. And then mad shit just started happening like she told me. So it inspired like I need to undo this curse. Like she really cursed me. Like my wife died. Like I couldn't get on a flight to go to Dominican Republic. It was mad complications with flying with a dog. It was crazy. It was just I lost a whole bunch of things. I lost my wallet 3 times that week. It was just a whole bunch. I was cursed. So I did an album to break the curse where all the songs will spell out her name and then it says I'm sorry. So there's a song called I'm Sorry. There's a song called G, just the letter G for her last name. And then this one is called Jill, which is her middle name. And then there's other songs like STEPHANIE, Stephanie, Jill, G, I'm sorry. And that's what the playlist spells out. I'm sorry.
Man. Hey, you'll be crazy not to get that creative. You know what I'm saying? That creative.
That's some creative shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you was to keep that in, you'll be a fool for that. So
and when you say the album is gonna be called Gigi's Prophecy, so I dropped all the songs backwards so it could fall on the playlist and spell her name out and say I'm sorry. Because I believe in all that voodoo shit.
Are you gonna be done with this topic after this album? Because you can't keep dwelling on her and letting her control you. Because it seemed like I'm getting a little worried about you. The whole album is after her, basically. What you're saying is
the whole album is just to undo the curse that she told me one time. She said, "You're gonna fucking regret that you ever fucked me over." And then she hung up the phone. I never heard from her again. And then shit just started
But
going
you
bad
fucked her
after that.
over then. You fucked her over. So
Nah, it was just
we ain't
she
got to
had
get
a
into it.
higher she had a higher expectation of men than I could fulfill. I couldn't fulfill that list.
I hear
She
you.
had a big list. It was a big tall list. No cursing, no this, no that. And I'm a street nigga. I don't got no fucking morals. Can't teach Tarzan to eat with fucking knives and forks. I'm sorry.
I hear you, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all go get that. What's the name of that? It's over. What's the name of that single that's out?
That single is called Jill.
Jill,
Gil.
Stream it.
Gil. Yo, yeah,
Jill,
go
Yeah.
stream
stream it.
that
Go
for
stream
sure.
that.
That's a
Thank you,
fact because
thank you.
the boy is talented. Shout out to June 5th, Newark. You feel me? Shout out
Shout
to
June,
out
you,
June
June.
motherfucker.
5th. Shout out
We
June
in the
5th.
building. You already know. Newark,
Already.
Jersey, all that. Hey, let's get into it. It's a wobbler.
Facts.
Cool.
I hear an
Let's
echo
go.
though. I hear an echo. Is that me? That ain't me.
Yeah, just started.
Hey, it just started. It's a wobbler been going crazy. There go the
Yeah,
echo
I've been.
going. He dropped a new video that caught my attention. I've been, I like all this shit. I watch all of this shit.
Right.
It's a wobbler all day long. But drill music, we all seen the rise. And he said on this channel, EST made it clear that the king, who's the king of drill, Chief Keef, gotta
Chief
be
Keef.
all day long.
Facts.
Chief Keef.
That was
But
the
as
first
far
one
as
of
Hey,
the
but
first.
but we gotta talk about it because they be naming King Von, Lil Durk, this person, Duck. Everybody but
It
Keith
all
Keef. And I'm
started
like,
from
hold
him.
on, what are we missing here?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
No,
don't
what
care.
it is
yeah.
And
what it
shortly
is
after
Why?
these
him
things
was
are
G
made up by
Herbo.
people who don't know rap music.
Oh,
I
okay.
They
mean,
have no clue who
Herbo.
this dude
no, but
was. He stepped out the picture before they all hit. So they look like the
that's true.
OGs because nobody knew
That's
of
a
him
fact.
if they're not deep in the culture.
But guess what? You know what the thing is with Chief Keef too? He didn't sign that big machine. He's
Oh
damn
yeah,
near like, you feel me? He
Corporate.
yeah.
signed the first in the beginning, but now he's all independent type shit. So it's a
Well,
difference. You know what I
you
mean?
see
He
more money,
signed to a
but you get
label,
less
yeah. Somebody
And
giving
you
him a
know the
less
bag,
crazy
budget.
part
but it ain't
about it?
that machine. You know, she know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you get that
Everybody
financial
didn't
money.
know that he was 15 years old
Wow.
When he started,
Yeah,
when he
because
started. He was
them
look,
boys,
nah,
look.
them
yeah.
Chief
boys had
Keef
hard
first major
lives.
record deal was Interscope Records, 2012, $6 million,
Mm.
He
three-album
Yeah,
looked older
contract.
than me when he did it.
his move is fire. His move is fire. To come out, sign with a huge label,
Facts.
get the notoriety,
So
get the
sad.
money, get the fuck up out the hood and stay out the hood, which he
Yeah.
did.
He did the right. He was a perfect example. Like, you feel me? I always tell everybody about my big brother and whatever. My big brother who went to college, got married, got moved out, did the right thing. Always did. You know what I mean? Did it not the right thing because that's all whatever. Who knows what's right? But he was a
Yeah.
good example. You feel me of what to
Yeah,
do.
the
Now
role
Chief
model.
Keef came out, got that bag, got that bigger bag, moved the hell out of Chirac and moved somewhere else. And now he's taking care of his family, and he's looked at not so dangerous anymore. He's looked at as a you know what I mean, as a personality that could do a podcast and fuck around and go
Bro,
Oh yeah.
crazy.
he
He's
got
an
these
He would
kids
go
entertainer.
from
crazy.
Malibu who never seen a corner store. Word for word, they invite him to their crib. Like that's his fan base, so they gonna forever support you. And them the type of people that grow old with you. It's not this culture. Oh, he old now. Nah, they don't do that. They
Nah,
still
They don't
show
do
up.
that at all. Yeah, you're right. You're
no.
right. You're right.
In fact, they revere the older statesmen, the elder
Right.
statesmen in music and comedy and entertainment in general.
Okay, but
You
with
know,
drill music, when Chief Keef dropped, he was it wasn't as deep as the drill music we get now with specifics and things like that. But he was drill music, talking about ops and things like that.
Yeah.
Now this shit got deep, deep. You know, it's like the news now. Basically, if you really deep into that shit, it's like the news. You can find out about who got killed, who's after who, what's going on. You
it's
know what I
current
mean? And
events.
yeah, for sure. The kid Prince, he did an interview and he said, now that's another topic about academics, but I wanted to get into the whole
Yo, that motherfucker
making the
flagged one of my
characters
videos.
who
Nah, but look, we
academics.
can't get away from this
Yeah,
point though.
yo.
We ain't gonna get away from this point.
Mm,
Drill rap is dead.
mm.
It's over
Yes.
with.
Kill rap.
Just
We ain't
just
with
like
that. Kill rap.
just like trap music came and went. Hey, drill done had at least 10 plus year run. It's over with now. The indictments, the innovators are all gone. Dirk locked
Mhm.
up. It's over, bro. The
Yeah,
sound
but
has
I
left
don't know
Chicago
about if
now.
it's over.
drill was the
I don't
type
know
No,
of
if
no,
it's
no. Check
over.
this out. You know why it's over? Because majority of them didn't commercialize it.
Can't.
Yeah, but you getting older, ESC. You think you're young, you still think you're a YN, but you're getting older. These young boys out here is moving and grooving on that shit, and that's what they do. Like over is a big statement, you know what I mean? But the drill music that we know of is over. I think just like there's still trap music right now, but it ain't the trap music we know. You feel
There
me?
you
Yeah,
go.
but rappers have been a hunted group since day one. You know, they've been on
Ooh,
a hit list. You know,
preach,
but
preach.
drill rap is not just street hip hop. It is straight up murder music. That's all it is. You
Yeah,
know,
And
you
that's
right.
why.
there's
And
no
that's why
longevity in that.
But
there's
murder will
no
never be
way
played out.
you cannot
Sorry.
What I'm
capitalize.
saying is, if you're spitting that on a mic and then doing that in the street, you're either going to prison or in a box. There is no retirement from drill rap. You know,
Not only that, but think about it like this, right?
Chief Keef
If
is
you
good.
play it on Hot 97, right, or
different.
any platform, you play a commercial song so it could break, right, and it could go viral.
Yeah,
You are promoting the death of the people they murdered.
Kill
And
facts.
rap.
that's why nobody could get on top of that. Nobody, Walmart
Well,
cannot be
we're
like, okay,
older.
so he smoked 6 guys.
I'm gonna tell you
Plus,
right now, you
there
can't
is
say
no record
nobody.
play.
You could say us as responsible guys that know what it's doing to the community, and
Hmm.
you get some
We
compassion as you get
outside.
older. You get some, you know what I mean. As you get older, you get some understanding to where the foolishness. We going now. We in the mode that we'll protect our house. We'll bust our gun for our house and our family type of shit. Maybe somebody running in the crib, but other than that, ain't nobody out there opping and dropping type shit. So yeah, that version of it for us. But I don't know, you know what I mean? Look, EST, even Chief Keef drill rap. Now, if you want to say that, yeah, that's over. Young Thug, since he got that Rico, he came out and switched up. We don't know what he doing, and I don't think he know what to do. You feel me?
Nah, I mean,
I
no.
don't
The
really
point
think.
was, I no, you right about that. But the fact of is, we can only look at a handful, one hand that commercialize it, like a Herbo, like a Dirt, like a Chief Keef. The rest of them spent the time using it as a tool to taunt the ops and get at the ops. They
Facts.
Yes,
Chief Keef
that
used
is
it
a
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
fact.
tool to
yeah,
get out
yeah.
out of O block. It's over because now they're only using it for that tool. They saying F the money. I don't care about that. That's
Yeah.
So
why it's
yeah,
over
I
with.
hear
And you
your
can't
point now.
commercialize
Yeah,
it.
you're saying it ain't the art form no more. It's
How
just
It's not. Yeah.
bullshit
how
now.
do
It's
you
It-
over.
book
it's
a
Yeah.
not commercial.
coliseum?
It's
Huh?
You
just
can't book
threatening
them.
people. It's
Yeah,
threatening
and you
people
can't
over a
book.
beat.
Yeah, it's a threat to the
Somebody gonna
venue.
kill them. Somebody want to kill these people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Well, hey,
like
Well,
it's.
Vert.
did you see the video of Didi Osama getting pressed in the airport?
I've seen that,
Homeboy ran up
but for
on him. He's with
Chicago
his mom's.
to New York, they're prosecuting drill rappers, drill people. So the you're
Look
gonna
at
have to switch
250.
the genre. Look what Lil Baby did. No more 4 PF. It's Glass House now. You're gonna have to do that.
Mm.
It's the
But
Euro
little
step. You
baby
got to
smart.
pivot,
Everybody ain't little
Yeah.
baby. Little baby a millionaire.
but they
Little
not.
baby, not just
You
a
right.
millionaire. Little baby, we know he a genius. We know that. You feel me? He gonna
Of
find
course,
a
he's a
way.
genius. Only
Um,
He
little baby
stands on
could be
business.
hugged by 2 guys from the front and the back and still be gangster.
But he stands on business.
Still stands on business.
I hated that
Yeah.
picture,
Yeah, no,
Chief.
I can't let
That
my dude
was
hug me.
Bad.
weird.
Yeah,
That messed
That
that's
me
was
up. I would
wild.
have
ain't
been
that much
like, get
I
friend
would
out
be
in the
like,
there,
what the fuck
world.
you
billionaires. I
doing,
don't give a
bro?
fuck who you are,
I
how
don't give
much
a
money
fuck who
you
you
got.
is.
Get the
If you
fuck
my
off me.
father,
You
you're
about to
not
get
doing
beat
that.
up now. If you're a billionaire now, I really want to knock you out for trying me like that. I don't give a fuck about no money. You crazy?
Don't
Um,
Right.
fucking hug me
uh,
like that.
well, Vert Q50. I kind of
250.
like Q50 because he crazy and he just seemed like he
Hmm.
off. I ain't gonna lie. Bloodhound Jeff died
You
and
can't
everything
book
else.
them.
But when you think about
Seen him
drill
shake
music
his
and you
man's
think
boy
that it's
down.
over, Rail Vert ain't no lyricist. He doesn't. He's just a
Jeff
he's
wasn't
the
no
type. He could do.
lyricist. Jeff wasn't no lyricist. Lay on the ground, don't make a
No, Jeff
sound. I'm gonna
wasn't on
shoot you in the
lyricist
head.
either. I never said
It's
he
like
was.
all I get. I mean, you know what it is? They just obsessed with them because they killers, and whatever
Hmm.
they say, it's like, oh, it's like, bro,
They're real.
these dudes be 21 years old, don't be having life insurance, health
But I'm gonna
insurance.
tell.
It's like,
Mm.
I treat rap like I treat acting. It's not that the actor would do it. It's that there's certain roles that certain actors can't pull off. Like Jim
Yeah.
Carrey could never be playing a gladiator role. You understand what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah, you're right.
See, but I don't
Believable.
like the super
No,
demon shit without the message of redemption or God, or I'm trying to make a way. I repent. God, Lord, forgive me. There's plenty of rappers who take that stance, but it's just like I'm a demon, I'm a demon, I'm a demon, I'm a demon. It's like,
Yeah,
you know what,
but
bro?
also a 19-year-old kid telling me about his understanding of religion and the Lord. It's like, you're a fucking murderer, bro. Give me that bullshit. You
yeah,
wear
but
a
they all ain't
cross, and it's not
murderers
because you love Jesus.
because they say some of them be capping, a lot of them be lying. But
They're
But it's
kids, man.
either
They
or.
have
Now, but this the
limited
thing.
life
One
experience.
of the scriptures saying it ain't necessarily about what it's about what your heart is at. That's what their heart is in. So they're going to
yeah,
be persecuted because that's where your heart stay. Hey, a lot of them are living a lie, but if that's where
Mhm.
your heart is at, you might as well just be one of them anyway.
But you
yeah,
know
They
what
don't
you're
it
get
right.
is? They're
that.
children and they haven't developed, and they went until they hit like 20, 30. They're not developed. They still living in this bubble fantasy of the world that is as big as
Hey,
what they know.
and to that point, right? It's a
Yeah.
rapper named 1800 or 1900 Rugrat. He got famous because he did a freestyle. His first verse is "Cracker got an AR like he's shooting schools up." And
Damn.
everybody like, I'm like, hold on, shooting what up?
Mm.
When has that became cool in hip hop?
But
Yeah.
it's
Shooting
all a
schools
shock
up, like,
value thing. It's all a shock thing.
yeah, but that's coming
Yes,
from
very much.
that's not hip hop.
Not at
No.
all.
That's what it's become now. It's become a 30
Like,
seconds clip. You
It's
gotta be
shock
shot.
factor using a really
like,
touchy subject. That's all it is.
I ain't bobbing my head to shooting schools up, bro. I'm sorry.
No, fuck
So
that.
I gotta draw a line somewhere somehow. Like, we drew the line with Biggie. You know what I'm saying? It's
When
like, come on.
Last
What you
when do
week.
mean?
we
Don't you know
draw?
That's
my
a
man's
crazy
be
line.
over the
What line we
And that,
drove
F a
with
minute,
we
Biggie?
didn't.
throw him
New
over.
York didn't draw that line.
Now we
We was
talked about it
all
on the
like,
show. Like, hold
No,
on, Biggie, you
last
gotta
week we
stay
talked
accountable
about
for
it.
that, bro. He said, "Don't
you
you
was
know
out
my
there yelling
man's?"
right there.
Oh
It's like,
yeah, he
hold
said
on.
that he was telling us what Gutter did.
Yeah,
I
don't you know
wonder if
my
Gutter ever
man
got
got a
prosecuted for that.
shooting? Did he?
No,
Oh,
No.
Gutter said he don't know why Biggie did that, and he said he wish he didn't do that because it make him look crazy. But you got to understand, like,
Like, whoa,
I
what?
ain't got to understand nothing really in that situation. That was
that is
out of pocket. That was
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Ain't no understanding of
I
It's
would
that.
have
like,
been
hold
like,
on,
bro, why
pause the
you said that
song. Let's
about me?
turn this off right quick. What the fuck is he talking about?
That's what we
When
should have
have we
did.
gotten to that? See, then we realize we doing the devil's work and don't know it, right? Because
Hmm.
we like, yeah. But it's like, hold on, nah, I ain't with
But
doing
when
that
I
to
called that
babies.
line, I was like, whoa, that is crazy that he
Yeah, I
said
ain't
that.
with that, bro. You gotta come a little better to try to like mind fuck me with that. Like, I've never been with that. I caught that back then. Like, what? Nah, I ain't with that. I stopped
DMX
listening
said
to
some
some recent
crazy shit.
rappers. Like OT,
DMX
And
they
said
always
a
talk
line
about
like that too.
shooting babies. I'll be like, hold on. You say that one more
but
time,
New York,
I'm gonna stop listening.
because hip hop come from New York, so we got a certain
Yeah.
respect for these rappers. That's nice. Now that's fading away. Now we got to really start holding people accountable. But when you
Yeah.
got that lyrical art form and you able to do that like that, yeah, you got a lot of passes. You got away with a lot of shit. But that was in the early stages of hip hop. That's just what it is. June
Right.
5th of New York said, "NY drill, all in jail. They all in jail
Hmm.
or dead.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unfortunately." Except for Chef G. And Chef G
Yeah.
I like his new shit. He out here
Hey, but if
killing
it
shit.
wasn't for
And he
Trump, hold
from
on.
my
If it wasn't
town.
for Trump, he would still be in that motherfucker. Okay, him and Sleepy
Here we
Hollow.
go.
Yeah.
He
Don't forget
slipped
Sleepy
one in.
Hollow.
He slipped one
Don't
in.
forget Sleepy Hollow.
But got
They
Sleepy
both
Hollow
gone because
killing
of
it
that.
too. They killing it. I was killing.
Right.
I was with their manager like before with the he was pulling. But they
No, yo,
cool.
shouts
They
to
some
That's a
Chef
real
good
G.
point
ones.
though.
Shouts to Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. Their music is
They
amazing.
killing it. They doing their thing, and they stepping away from
Tiptoe,
the drill
my
too.
favorite
Look
song.
at Jacksonville
Tiptoe.
drill. Look at Jacksonville, Florida drill.
It's
Wiped out.
terrible.
Isn't that
Hey,
where
hey,
NLE
Wiped out, and
choppers
they
from?
were talented. They were talented rappers to me, but they
yeah.
got obsessed with the bullshit, and now
Doing
they all
videos at
dead or locked up.
graveyards
You
with the
got
with
you
the
got Ace dropped the album. Nobody cared about it.
Youngest Ace.
Young
yeah.
Ace dropped
Mm.
the album. It ain't do nothing. I don't think
They
those.
did. That video did do millions of views quick because I was
No,
watching
no,
it.
no, not that video. Not of course, because Julio just got murdered. Of course.
But you
And
You
got to
talking about
because
understand
the
that.
that?
Hold
cop.
on. But nowadays, the point ain't to drop a project. That's why I do not like where we at in music because it's like it was about the product. Now they care about the singles, a few singles. You throw out the product out, and they like if they pay
Mm-hmm.
attention, they'll pay attention to it. But these singles is what's gonna drive my career now, not my album. And that's where we at in
Yeah,
music.
that's a fact. That's true. That's a cold fact. We lost a few people. We always losing people, and we try to cover uh the ones that deserve it, and everybody deserves some type of acknowledgement when they pass. Let me not get it fucked up, but we grew up on the Cosby Show. Let's not get that twisted. I know y'all younger, but I know Chi grew up on the Cosby
I
Show,
grew up on the
and B
Cosby
Rad
Show.
definitely grew up. I'm telling you right now.
Facts.
I'm
Facts.
telling you right now, that meant a lot to us. He was the only
It
boy in
did.
the house. Malcolm Jamal Warner. I vacationed in Costa Rica, man,
Wow.
and I was
R.I.P.
out there. Yeah, R.I.P. It's just a sad situation when you're out for a good time. You feel me? On a vacation, you on top. You
with
know
your
what I mean? On
wife
top
and
of the
your
world
daughter.
with your
And
wife
what
and
was
your
it? How
daughter.
did he die? How did
A
he pass?
rip current. Yep.
That's what
Swimming.
Because
happened. He drowned.
the news is out there now with the red flag in the sand. They're telling people this is where he was, the location. A rip current. We was able to retrieve him, but he has succumbed by that time. But a rip current, people underestimate the power of a rip
I
current.
know.
Oh
I
God.
know.
Yeah,
I
they
used
do.
to surf
Yes, they do.
It's a
in
freak of
DR.
nature, and you're gone in a split second, and you don't even
Mm-hmm.
realize it.
I shit will tumble you. You won't even fucking forget it.
I'm talking about the
I
jet
have no
stream
Yeah.
ones.
idea.
Now you're gonna get
Check it
tumbled,
out.
but the ones that's the jet stream.
Oh
And I
God.
don't know. I don't know if Malcolm was a drinker, but I know when I was in Costa Rica, shit, we was waking up drinking goddamn tequila sunrises
Yeah.
and then hopping in the water and chilling and stuff like that. But it was around the time when the water was dead. You know what I mean? I don't know what side he was on either, but it's all Pacific Ocean, so it don't matter. But I
Yeah,
was,
that's the
the
ocean.
water was cool. Nah,
Don't play
actually,
with the ocean.
I'm lying. I wasn't that deep. I didn't get that deep in the water. There were big waves too, but I ain't fucking around. But the guys that's coming in on the boats, delivering me the weed and everything else, they're
I'm a
coming in on
waist
the
limp.
boats,
I'm a
pulling right
waist
up to
limp
the
boy.
shore.
I'm a waist
Um,
limp boy.
Well, check
That's
this
it.
out.
yeah,
So when
me
you were
too.
saying
I'm not playing.
people don't understand the strength of rip currents. So like I grew up surfing and bodyboarding, right? I've been doing it
Bodyboarding
my whole
right
life.
here. Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure. I'm nice at it too, and I do a lot of
In
it because
DR.
we get a lot of shore break in New York, right? Where waves don't crash
Uh,
deep; they
Hmm.
crash right on the shore. So a lot of bodyboarding, but
Hmm.
regardless, I do a lot of surfing and bodyboarding in hurricane season. So like from now to November, we get wicked storms that come up, and we get really nice waves out of it. I've been out on bad days. Like we only go out when the lifeguards aren't working, right? When they close the beach, then we go out. I'll duck dive under a wave. By the time I come up 5 seconds later, I'll
wow.
be 60 yards down the beach.
Yeah, no, that's a big fact.
Like literally, don't even catch a wave, and you got to walk a half mile back to your shit.
And you gotta cut
Shout
into
out
them shits. You
Florida,
can't
man.
ride over. You can't jump
Yeah,
over
shout out.
waves.
That's
No,
the homie right there. Yo, if you want to tap in on this
yo,
Ozzy Osbourne
put a plug.
topic, put a thumbs up in the next
East
comment.
Coast
I'll
media,
send you the
man. East
link
Coast
because I know
media.
you might want something to say on that. East Coast
Big
Media, we
fact.
tapped in. Yeah, man,
Extra
Where's
and
page plug.
it's just sad. Like to make you realize about life. You feel me? When you see
Hmm.
somebody on vacation who was a star and had his life set out since a kid, and he had it all good. It was all a plan. He went on vacation with it, and then you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
if you believe in God, some people that type of stuff is like, damn God, why? You know what I mean? I know that's what his daughter going through. I send my condolences to his family and everything else,
Condolences
but
to the family, definitely.
For sure.
big facts. Like, I always enjoyed Malcolm
R.I.P.
Jamal Warner. You know what I mean? I never really looked at him like a lame or a weirdo. I swear to God. And then he had the
Nah, he was
show.
one of the fucking clean cut guys,
He
yo.
was
Like,
solid, bro. No
Theo
He
was
drama.
was
that guy,
cool
man.
too.
Theo was that
No
guy. He
bullshit.
was
He was
always that
that
guy.
guy.
he
And
was
even
the
in Malcolm and
perfect role
Eddie,
model.
that show went on for
Yup,
like
I
eight
saw
Hey,
that too.
seasons.
Malcolm and Eddie was a classic.
I saw that too.
Be rad to go.
Slept on.
That's what it is.
So
Out
yeah,
for
like,
YouTube streets.
and when you think about it, when you even on vacation, when you're at the top of your life,
Oh, that's the worst.
you
Gotta
gotta
be on your
really
P's and Q's.
take a deep breath and be conscious and meditate and know. Once you're conscious, then I ain't gonna say that because anything can happen to anybody, but it's like
Anything can happen.
You know
appreciate
what?
at least and
Sometimes I think the
Be
money
grateful
and
in
the
the
fact that
moment.
we're here, we're trying to have fun, takes down your guard a lot of times. Like just like going on a boat. It's been women who took just the woman and her kids on the boat and in the waters, and it's like you gotta have discernment sometimes. Like, nah, we're not gonna do that. Or even if we out here in the ocean, I ain't about to go in there.
yeah.
You know, like my
Mhm.
paranoia kicked me a lot of time. I walk in Walmart and have PTSD. I'm like, what an exit. you know.
Oh, you fucked up. You went
Yeah,
through
I'm
some shit.
fucked, bro. I'm
Well,
fucked.
so
But
when people go to these tropical islands, it's so beautiful and so serene that people forget that it's
But
dangerous
guess
as
what?
fuck.
I ain't gonna say Malcolm Jamal, but I'm just saying, people, you want some drink, you want some pills, or this or that. You in the good, you out there to relax. You feel me?
Caught
And
off
that's the
guard.
thing. Yep. When
I
you
don't
caught off
relax
guard,
until I'm in the house.
I always notice if I'm like back when I was in the streets doing dirt or whatever else. If I mention to my boys, "Oh, watch out for the police," or watch out for this or that," it never happened. But once nobody ever mentioned nothing, and we all
That's what
thinking it's all
happens.
good, that's when some shit happened. You feel me?
Yeah. When you
So it's
get
crazy.
comfortable,
It's
When
when
you
you
get
get the
No.
lacking. Mm-hmm.
slipping.
But Malcolm Jamal, rest in peace. He wasn't like the best of actors to me. He
Hey
didn't get
yo.
that big. I'm sorry, Paul. I
Nah,
mean,
he was.
whatever.
I
No,
mean,
did
nah,
he?
he
Well,
wasn't.
no,
He,
he
Hold on,
got
let's talk
typecasted.
movies. He
He
wasn't
got
resting.
typecasted.
If we gonna talk just cinematic,
Yeah.
bro, he didn't do it. Just like Cole from Martin. It's like after Martin, it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like that was
yeah. It
it.
was
You know,
over.
it's like
But was it a curse from how big the show was and how big their
Yes,
character was? You feel me?
yes, he is
As far as
Theo
Nah,
to
that be
that
right,
everybody. It's
it's the
hard to
young
put him in
actors.
another movie or another show because he's Theo to all of
Theo,
America.
Theo.
Just
You
like
know?
Urkel.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Jaleel
oh
White got
man,
screwed,
that's a perfect
typecasted.
example right there. That's a
you
perfect
become
Or
a
example.
prisoner. You become a prisoner
even
of
the
that
girl who played
character.
Marsha Brady. She
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
good
yeah.
actress, very famous. Couldn't get it
But
going
that
after the
character
Brady
was
Bunch
too
because she was
big. That
Okay,
typecast.
so there
character.
we go, right there. There you go. That's the topic. So name an actor or a person you don't like because of a role. I must kick it off.
Go ahead.
Preacher's Kid. I don't like Tank because of that movie, bro. I don't give a fuck. I just can't separate it, bro. I
Yeah.
can't separate it. Plus
I
what that
think
comedy he made, I was like, yeah, that's over with. But yeah, that movie,
most of the time it's
Preacher's
probably
Kid.
some racist movie where you had the old racist redneck.
Now I love racist
Might be
movies
that.
like Gran
Nah,
Torino.
I'm
I
saying
love
no.
racist.
No, I'm
Gran
talking
Torino
about
was a
hating the
good one.
character.
If that's the okay.
Oh, okay,
If that
okay,
actor is great, and I'm trying to
right.
think, then you're
I,
gonna hate his
for
ass,
me, it was
type of shit.
Bojangles. Bojangles.
Oh,
Oh,
Django.
Leonardo
Django,
DiCaprio.
the
Yeah,
Django, you mean
the Django. That
Yeah,
shit with
yeah,
Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio.
Nah,
Man, I
I
love
kind
him
of
so much. I couldn't separate the character from him.
okay.
I was like,
Come on.
man, he's using that
What
word
about
too
Samuel
loosely,
L.
Yeah,
yo.
but
Jackson
he
though?
didn't
What
want
about
to.
Samuel
Samuel
L.?
L. Jackson got all up on him about
Nah, he
not
was just
using
a
it.
Samuel
It
Jackson
was
reminded
just
me of that
like
character from the
it's like
Boondocks.
it was like watching my wife fuck my best friend. I was like, man, how long is this
I
gonna
think
take to finish?
I
You know what
hated
I'm
Samuel
He didn't
L.
want
more.
to get all that deep into that character. And
saying?
between Tarantino and fucking what's his name, they pretty much were like, you better do that shit and say it with some
I
anger.
don't know.
And then he
Now,
got
how
Yeah,
about this
yeah.
though? Sometimes the
tough
actor can
spot.
elevate past the role, like what Cameron did. He killed Alpo and
Yeah,
Radit,
he
but
did.
everybody was like, "Hey, Alpo."
He was
But
yeah,
you,
he
but
You
was
but
did
solid.
it. You killed your
yeah.
friend.
See, that movie wasn't on these levels. That movie was a big hood movie, but it wasn't of
So
as
what about New Jack
polarizing as
City?
a. Oh yeah,
New Jack City, sure.
He was a scumbag.
Snipe. We hated
Who?
Wesley Snipes.
He was
Nah,
Oh, I
bad.
No,
thought
they
we were gonna
loved
say
Nino
Pookie.
Brown in that movie. They
we
loved
love
Nino,
Nino
but that
Brown.
I
You're
hated
right.
I
I
hated
hate him.
he
Pookie.
was filthy, bro.
I hated Pookie. He was the one that was fucked up. He was the one that snitched.
The
You
Yeah, man. Rest
Django.
in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Like,
Man,
Yeah,
for
Rock.
sure, for sure.
Okay, man. He was a
That
great
yeah.
PO. He was
Bill
he was the
Cosby's.
best big brother that you could dream of having if your house was with a mom and a
You're
dad.
right. You're right. You're right.
That
You're
shit was
so right.
boring as hell.
Nah, you young.
Nah, bro. I
Bill
used to look
Cosby.
at
We
it and
didn't
A
have
wish
lot
I
no
of
had.
TV.
I
We
sweaters.
mean,
didn't have all this options
Nah,
y'all
that ain't
got.
no excuse
yeah.
because it's TV shows that I
Okay,
wouldn't allow for.
name
Mhm.
okay. Well, name a TV show from that
Which
era,
one?
and let's see.
Which
Yeah,
one?
exactly.
Family Ties? Are you
Okay, name
kidding me?
That ain't from the
what is that
Cosby
like?
era.
That's
Family
early
Cosby
'80s,
Ties.
right?
from
That's early
80s to the
'80s.
90s,
You
early
know?
80s,
Late
late
80s.
80s to
Uh,
the 90s,
what's
like
Eh,
the
90
eh,
something.
the Jeffersons? The Jeffersons.
the Jeffersons was way before
Okay,
that.
that's a good
I
one.
was too young
Okay,
to
but
watch
that's
the
a
That
good.
was a
Yeah,
good.
Jeffersons.
No. That was a good. He got me with that one. That was,
yeah.
And Good
but
Times, that was the same time as Jeffersons.
Okay.
Good time. All
I
of that
didn't
was
like
one
Good
era.
Times.
That I wasn't around for
honeymooners.
that. Yeah, I wasn't around
Honeymooners
for
for
that.
the white
I
people.
grew up
I don't
Honeymooners.
think nothing
Look,
was
look, look.
really out back then when the
Not
Cosby.
Married
honeymooners.
with
You don't
children.
know about
Cosby was out.
honeymooners. You said not honeymooners. He told this girl one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
To the moon. To the
Yeah,
Right
he's
in
I'm
the
moon.
gonna
That
knock you
kisser.
was.
out,
That
bitch.
was the line.
I'm gonna
Right in the
knock you
What
kisser.
out,
about
bitch.
what about what was the one with Archie Bunker? What was that show?
Oh, that was so racist.
Oh, that was that
Holy
was a good
That
one
shit.
was
too, though.
crazy.
That was a
That
good
one
one
was
too.
like I used to hate Archie
I
Bunker
forgot
too
the
for
name of
that
that
shit.
show, but
Hey,
that was a good
listen, this
show.
might be
That
an
was
unpopular
crazy.
opinion, but I
Those were the
love
days.
Married with Children and I love
Married with
Roseanne.
Children was
Well,
I'm
my
that's
shit.
sorry.
later. That's later though. But Married
I'm
Children
What
is,
was number
is
two?
probably the
What
best.
was number?
Married Children is probably
Roseanne.
the top sitcom
Bro, that's the top. You could watch that shit over and
right
over
there.
again. It don't matter
Married
if
with
you saw it.
Children is Married with Children is probably my top sitcom.
Oh,
Let,
really?
Bro,
let's do this. Hold up, before we
Okay.
get into the Ozzy stuff. My top sitcom, I'm gonna sell you right now.
yeah.
I put Married with Children over Martin.
Mm-hmm.
On me,
What?
I'll do
Hold
Married
the
with
fuck
Children.
up.
Hey, you can
Oh,
have your opinion all you want.
whoa.
You can have your
Whoa.
opinion all you want. You can have all your opinion all you want. They all
Oh
tripping.
my god.
I put
Whoa.
Married with Children, Martin, and then what we doing? 3 Married with Children, Martin.
Webster.
No, fuck
Oh
that.
my god.
Damn, I don't know about my third one, y'all. I really don't know about my third one. I gotta think about this. Actually, I'm gonna move on and save my third one and try to think about it. But I got
Yeah.
Married with Children, Martin. Who next? Who
Well,
going next?
me, I'll go next.
Okay.
I got I got
Hold up.
for my
I want to
top
know your
three.
top 3 Yeah.
I can't do a top three, so I'm gonna give you with my top five. But my top
Damn.
three are because you gotta remember I didn't have parents, so I was raised with a
All right,
TV
so
in front of me. So this is like my family. I'm about to tell you my family. So Married with Children, then it would
thank
be
you.
The Honeymooners, right? Then it would be Martin. Then it would be Different Strokes.
Oh,
Yeah, Different Strokes is in there.
I love that one.
Different Strokes is a good one too, but
And
Is
you
it?
know,
then the Cosbys.
I think the Cosby is my third one. The
That would
best
be the last
sitcoms,
one right
the
there.
most in my life. I'm not everybody, you know.
But bro, I remember Different Strokes.
Oh shit, I'm terrible.
I always wanted
Sorry,
to be
my bad,
adopted
my
by a
bad.
rich white dude that was gonna
Yeah,
like take me and my family, me and my brothers and my sisters, and we would just be like
me
living
too.
in a penthouse, and it
Me
never
too.
happened,
Me
bro.
too. Never ever
Okay.
happened. Yeah, this ain't really a debate thing right now.
Nah.
It can be, but let's just do
It's
our thing. My
nostalgia.
Let
thing.
me let me
All
get my
right,
three
Let's
let's.
see,
off.
dude.
All
Go
right.
ahead, go ahead,
Hold up,
ESG.
All right.
hold up, because we gonna do this solo shit. Damn, where's this shit
You know
at?
what I'm saying?
Let's go.
I got an unpopular opinion. My third
This
is
it's a
Charmed.
wobbler.
Charmed.
Charm. Oh shit.
Charmed.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
shit.
I'm
What
You
sorry.
kind of
My
lived a
shot
third and
you
good
on,
life.
all,
bro?
I was
He
it's
said
over with.
charmed.
E Hop's
No,
Mark.
no,
inviting
no.
everyone to
Okay,
the
All
hold
my
on.
little sisters love Charmed. I mean,
Charmed is my shit.
My little sisters.
you know my sisters. They'll be loving you right
Okay,
now.
okay. I ain't
Hell
know
yeah.
that. Okay, we got two. We got Boondocks.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god, Boone.
What's
Okay,
fucking with
we didn't consider anime. I didn't
Nah, it's
consider
sitcoms.
animated.
It's a
Okay, you're right
sitcom.
though. You're right.
Yeah, okay. And
You
it's a
wasn't
Tyler.
ready. You wasn't even ready. Go ahead.
Nah. It's a toss up. It's a toss up. It's a toss up between the Wayans brothers.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I
I
swear
didn't
to
even
God, I
name
love
them.
that
Nah,
show.
I gotta leave it at Wayans brothers, bro.
Oh, I swear to God, that's one of my favorites. I swear to
Yeah, man.
God.
That would be my six. That would be my six.
I think the Wayne's brothers like my fourth. I'm gonna say this is my fourth.
Wow,
No,
yeah, you
Okay.
no,
can't be the
Wayne's
Wayne
brothers is
brother.
my third. Wayne's brothers is my third. Hey, B
Bro,
Rad,
My
you can put that on and still laugh to this day, bro. Like,
that's my
well, you
top
better
six right
represent
there.
for your Caucasian people, B Rad. I don't give a fuck.
Damn,
Hey,
they got
be
all the
honest.
shows.
God damn it. Because you heard
Yeah, I
EST
could give
say
you a
Charm.
top five only
B
white
Rad, you
shows.
better be honest. EST was honest. He said Charm.
Just
He put his
famous
balls on the
sitcoms in
table.
general.
Let's go. We
Just
want to
In
know your
general,
top
famous
three
sitcoms.
everything.
sitcoms in general
Number
of all
one,
time.
Gilligan's Island.
Oh my god,
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good
Hard.
that's
one.
a good
Hard.
one.
y'all
Um,
niggas don't know TV.
No, you don't,
two.
young buck. Gilligan's Island is hard.
Go ahead, number
Um,
one, Gilligan's Island.
number two was I can't even think of the name. I want to say Step by Step. That wasn't it. The one with with Steve Urkel and all that shit. And
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
Family Matters. Family Matters. And then my number 3 is going to be Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Oh, classic.
Dinosaurs.
Classic.
James
Oh,
Harden.
gunshots.
I remember Dinosaurs. And the morning
Classic.
I used to fiend to watch Dinosaurs. That was a
Love
good
that.
one. That was a
Hey,
good
check
one.
this
And you
out.
know,
It's crazy, bro. The
we
ending was
forgot
about to
about
run
the alien too. Go ahead, EFC.
Alf.
We're going to run the
Alf.
top 3 worst sitcoms. And I'm going to throw
Oh
mine
my
out.
God.
MASH.
Oh my God.
That's
Nothing's
crazy.
worse than MASH.
You can't do that. You
That's
can't
you
do
know, it was
that.
bedtime.
You can't do
As soon as
that.
that came on,
I mean, because
bedtime.
y'all didn't understand MASH. It wasn't
What's that
really
lady
about,
name?
I
The
don't
lady
think it was about
detective?
comedy type thing. It wasn't about a comedy like it wasn't about super comedy. It was just
No.
a show.
Shit was horrible.
Okay, that's your opinion.
MASH was horrible.
Mine was Mork and Mindy. I hated that show. It was like
That
that
was funny.
when he did the nano. It was like
That
so
shit was
forced.
funny.
It was to me. It was like I never got his character until I got older. When I was a kid, it annoyed the shit out of me. Like, why is he doing that? Like, we could tell that it's fake. You
Number
know, I
one,
don't know.
I don't even know that. I don't even know that. I don't even know what you're talking about with that one.
Jessica Biel
Yeah.
was insane in Seventh Heaven.
But nah, y'all wilding because Charm. First of all, let's rewind.
Fucking
Charm
classic.
is
No. Rewind. Check this out. Rewind. We said sitcoms. No. Charm is dope. Is it a sitcom? No.
Yes.
Sure it is.
What
Situational
is
comedy.
It
Yeah, it
is?
is.
Yeah.
Charm is a sitcom?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It had a net.
Alright.
It was on a network. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it
not
was part of a
sitcom.
lineup.
Situational comedy.
Yeah, the
I
whole
watched that
sitcom
every
lineup,
morning. Every morning,
Okay.
faithfully.
Okay.
and
One
it
of my
got
worst
syndicated
ones,
like a sitcom.
Coneheads. I hated that shit.
Oh
Come
my
on, bro. I
God.
don't know about
You're
that one,
bugging.
It
bro.
was funny.
Yeah,
Though.
that's
That shit's
crazy.
classic.
That's
Classic.
classic right there.
No, for the golf.
Classic.
Hey, well, come on, bro. Don't do that.
Coneheads. I don't know about that shit. I'm just saying. I don't know. Now, should we run some content on this? They're saying Loose Cannon was talking, or should we leave it alone right now?
Nah, we're gonna leave that
What do you
alone.
say?
I don't know. Nobody knows nothing. I watched the video. I tried to see it, but I don't want to get
Oh, how
into it
about
because
this? We got
nobody
a
was
better
clear.
topic. We got a better topic. I got the links. Trump dropped the MLK files. Do you know what's in this shit?
Let's
Bro.
go. Give us the touch and the
The
point.
shooter James
The
Ray.
FBI wrote to him.
They got the whole shit.
Hold
The
on,
shooter that.
Let's do this again though, because I like this little
Okay.
shit.
Link.
Tell us what you about to tell us, and then tell us what it is.
Hey man, the shit that's in these links is
For
630.
what?
The
What we
MLK
talking
assassination. The MLK assassination documents
Trump
got
released
leaked.
it. Okay.
Right. It's free. You gotta go. It's online. They got 631 pages of this shit, bro. Over 200,000 sheets of paper. And when I'm going through it, one thing that struck out to me that the shooter, the CIA had placed. They knew he had came from the UK. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's dirty all over. Like the people working up under King, they had tried to give him jobs to get him out the way, bro. And they also said that they found out that J. Edgar Hoover had part in going at MLK unjustly. I was like, oh my God, this shit is just nasty. It's hard to read, bro.
Yeah, I got him
hard
right
to
here.
read, but it's
So
everything that we've been saying.
What did you what's your conclusion from what? Did you read it all, or like what's the overall?
You can't. No, I ain't reading it. I'm in like page 9 now, but it's like each page got like 6 or 12 sheets on it. So they basically saying like the FBI and CIA had partakens. They were investigating him this whole time for no reason, you know. And the key point was he talked about that $1 billion conference, and they had noted that. So after that really made him a target. So they've been watching this man for years, and they had partaken in the shooter, the FBI, and the CIA had partaken in that shooter. You know what I'm saying? And man, it was just cahoots, bro. That's why Trump was like, okay, they saying that, wait till they get a load of these MLK files. You know what I'm saying? Since you want to say this about me, what all this propaganda you're putting on me is the same thing you did to MLK. Just go read it. Just go read it.
1978.
What did they put on MLK? They didn't say nothing.
They got
about
67. They got 57.
Yeah, but it's not that relationship. That doesn't match up. All this propaganda they putting on me. They didn't put no propaganda on MLK. They was just watching his ass, and they took his ass out because he was a threat. Now the shit
bro.
that's on Trump is real shit
Look,
that
I
he's
got
been
here.
doing.
I got a
No,
letter
if that
here.
was the case, why did MSNBC have to give him money?
Well, that specific thing, but what about all the other shit?
No, hold on. If we
So you
got if
saying
we
Trump didn't do nothing that they saying? That's what you
no,
saying right now.
what I'm saying is if we can point to evidence and see one person doing it, that's a real big one. That's what trickle down effect is that?
Okay, but
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
not negate that.
I don't appreciate the relating Trump situation to MLK. He talking about all the propaganda they put on MLK. They
He the
didn't
one
really
who
put.
released the
They
files.
he doesn't, but they don't have nothing on MLK besides he cheated on his wife or whatever.
No,
But
it's not
But
what
they
about
is
that. It's
abused
not
the
about
shit
that.
out of that.
That's the shit don't even make.
yeah, that
I
don't mean
mean,
that's good.
they don't even make what it is, and people need to read is how the government was in on it. That's all. And then the shooter had residency
Okay, I
cross
get it now.
seas, was brought here. It's like, yo, it's so many moving parts that go against this. But
I
trust
see
me,
what you're
bro.
saying.
They
But you
talking
have to
about,
You
understand.
saying the power of the
You have to
government?
understand
They
though.
get dirty. They could dirty up anybody
and
basically.
it's not
Yes.
just about MLK. We got diplomats,
Bro,
sheiks.
there's a
It's
letter
it's
here.
all kind of shit in this involved in
Look, there's
this.
a letter here by Mr. Edmund L. Henshaw Jr. from
Who?
the House of Representatives in Washington D.C. The 20515 is the zip code. This is on July the 3rd, 1979, and it says,
My
"Dear
birthday.
Mr. Henshaw, I wish to express my appreciation to your office and to the chairman, members, and staff leaders of the House Select
Let me tell
Committee
you something.
on the assassination for the consideration extended in facilitating this agency's pre-publication review of the final report of the committee."
What you get from that? Because I didn't even understand it. Too
They're
dumb.
like thanking them for allowing a release on who did it, and this is in 1979. So this was like
Why do you think the
this
government
a
was holding this shit back though?
yeah. Why were they suppressing this since 1979?
Because
See,
they
that's
look
the
bad.
shit that I respect about Trump that he's saying about cleaning the house type shit. Yeah,
And it
like
says
I'm
it's
with
the
that. I'm
CIA
with
says
that.
Central Intelligence.
But this is I want to know. Like I thought ESC had like specific like pinpointing shit to bullet a dart that he read
Like
so
a
we could get
conclusion.
into it. Yeah, yeah, I know what he's saying though. It's like the government, but that's something we all suspected. I don't know if we all believed it, but
Now it's not a
yeah, now we
conspiracy no
seeing the
more.
truth. It ain't no conspiracy no more. They plotted to kill that man because he was so powerful, and it's speaking. Basically, that's all. That's
No,
the only reason. They got
they
no.
even
They got.
fucking
It's like with Trump. If you bring up Trump, yeah, they got all kind of shit that they say he alleged did or whatever else, and his dealings with this or that or whatever else. But with MLK, you don't have no list like that about dealing with a prostitute, dealing with Epstein, dealing with saying that, dealing with that, dealing with
he
that.
was young too.
That's why
Yeah,
they had to
Alexa,
kill him.
how old was Martin Luther King when he was assassinated?
he was young, but what 30?
Yeah,
What
like
was he? 30
35,
something?
40. Yeah, he was young. But like that's why they had
39. He was
that's
the
why he
like
had to be assassinated in their opinion because they couldn't
They
defame
couldn't
him
dirty him up.
much more than, the cheating on his wife thing, which it is what it is. But other than that,
Mm-hmm.
they really couldn't defame him very much. So their only
they
option was to
couldn't.
take him down.
Nah, they
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. They
But
couldn't
but you
do
have to
shit.
understand the CIA and the FBI are wild. Like they had
We're
like
gonna
thousands
we're
thousands
gonna
of
stop calling
pages.
them that. We're gonna start calling them the Alphabet Boys
The
because
alphabet
every
boys.
time we
Alphabet
say that,
Boys.
we get flagged up in this bitch.
Yeah, Alphabet
Facts,
Boys.
facts. So all
Alphabet
these
Boys.
alphabet agencies back in the day, like they had thousands of pages, handwritten pages of what like transcribed of Beatles concerts because John Lennon had such a voice and so many people listened that they were concerned that he could actually get motion
Mm-hmm.
doing something, even though they didn't do nothing, but they were still in every concert
He
writing
had
down
the ear
every
of
fucking
powerful
word.
people like John
Yeah.
Lennon, so that's really a threat. That's yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay. Damn.
And he was 39 at the time, so that means he was ready to get into politics somewhere, and that would have been a real fucking problem. You feel me?
You're right.
That
You're
guy.
so right. See, it's crazy, when you deal with when you get into politics, it gets crazy for you. The shit gets
Hmm.
sticky. How you even get close to politics? Like all the big stars, they stayed the hell away from politics. So
Listen,
most of them, unless it'll
Because
get
they
them in
got
trouble.
dirt.
politic
Now,
They got
people
dirt.
are politic people. They
mm,
not us, and that we switch into that. They always been like that. I got a friend that when we were young, I don't even want to disclose his name because I want him to become whatever he wants to be as a politician. But
Mm-hmm.
when we were young, we were a different way than what we are now. And trust me, he separated himself from us years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Because they move a certain way where there's no. I don't know what he does. I don't know who he hangs out. I don't know who he drinks, eats. I don't know shit about him. There's no way I could smear him if I wanted to.
Nah, they get initiated into the thing and they go through training and let them know, like,
Bro,
hey,
they're
you gotta kind of,
stealth.
Move.
Yep.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
anything last on this topic, ESC, before we move on?
Nah,
Martin Luther King.
I'm a,
Yeah. We're gonna do a
read
whole
more
show
into it,
about this.
yeah,
Yeah.
and bounce back on it because I just dived into it and it's so many pages, man. It's like it'll make your head
Oh yeah.
spin.
We'll
You
do a
gotta
Yeah,
read two,
reaction,
we
three
need a better
a
times.
new
understanding of
style
this.
reaction,
But
not
what I'm
video
doing is
reaction to the yeah.
I'm
What
taking
you
it through
doing?
Chat GPT. Speeding
Mm.
layman's terms, please. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? Like,
please.
Speed
yeah,
this
Yeah.
thing up.
speed that up. Yeah,
Be careful
631
though.
pages, yo.
yeah.
Be careful though. Chat GPT, it's not perfect yet, so it can fuck up.
No,
But something like
I'm
that,
cross
that's good.
referencing. I'm
Yeah,
cross referencing.
I'm saying
So
something like that
I'm
would be
only
fine.
doing it
But
like 2 paragraphs at a time
He's
Bro,
scanning through it.
FBI documents and
Scanning through it.
everything.
nice.
because
Powerful,
they'll hit you with that
powerful.
legalese, and they'll spin your head. But meanwhile, it
100%.
means something like standard. You be like, oh, okay,
It's made for us not to understand. That's the whole
right,
point.
right.
Yeah. Joe, if you go in there and you look at what a minority is, bro,
Okay,
it's not
yeah,
what we think it is, like a
nah.
minority of number or an underdog. A minority is a person who needs a consent, a child.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a kid is a baby
Oh,
goat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
These
That's
are
what they
law
told us.
yes.
terms
Yeah, that's crazy.
because
You
everything is
know,
either farm, agriculture, or maritime.
It's
That's
maritime.
basic law. Yeah.
It's
That's the
maritime
laws.
now.
Those are the only laws.
Yeah, it's
The
maritime over here.
That's why the
they,
courts are with those little hollow things like a boat vessel because they
All of them
cannot
would.
operate here. There are no lawyers that are legal in America.
Now we
Lawyers
gon' we
cannot be legal. They
now
have
we
to
gon'
be the bars in Europe.
yeah, we serve
they,
from Britain. I mean, that's maritime law itself. But we gonna run
Look,
a live on this though.
yeah, we'll get to
yeah,
the
yeah, we
bottom of
got
this
to. Yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
yeah, you're
we got to
right.
get
But
deep into this one.
babe, you got my black nail polish? Damn.
Oh God.
I
Oh
was
Oh,
about to
wow.
represent for the Prince of Darkness. Rest in peace.
oh hell nah.
Ozzy Osbourne, you feel me? Prince of
You're
Darkness.
right there.
Hey. Look, ESC don't like that. Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, and we talked about politics and things like that, but how does somebody like the
Dark
Prince of Dark
Lord.
that was called the Prince of Darkness is so beloved? Because he
Come
stayed
on.
away. He stayed his ass away from politics. But let's get into it. Be rad. Ozzy Osbourne. What's his history? Why is he
Oh
such?
man.
Where would he come from? Things like that. Let's just get the basis down, and then let's get into it real quick. Rest in peace to Ozzy
Rest in
Osbourne.
peace. First and foremost, Ozzy Osbourne. Huge loss for the entertainment community. This guy, man, this guy's been around for a minute, bro. 58
Oh,
years.
I
58
know.
58
years.
years.
Rocking and rolling, bro.
He put
Setting the
it in.
tone.
He put it in.
He was from
He
Black
uh
Sabbath.
he signed with Black Sabbath in
Black
68.
Sabbath.
He started playing small clubs and stuff when he was younger. 68 signed with Black Sabbath. 70 they released their first album. By 79 they had released 3 or 4 albums, but then they fired him because of his drugs and
Wow.
alcohol use. Imagine how bad you got to be for
Rockstar
Black
shit.
Sabbath to fire you. But
When you think
that
about
was
the definition of the rock star, he's probably the guy that they were thinking of. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
oh, he's
that's
got
crazy.
crazy stories attached to his name that people have double and triple certified to be real. But yeah,
His
man, this
daughter
guy
follows me.
from 1968 to 2025, he literally just did a show on the 17th, July 17th, did a massive show and killed it. And I mean, this guy was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020. I don't know if you remember the show The Osbournes.
Yeah,
That was
I
back in
do.
the
I
early
do.
2000s.
Yep.
He looked like he was
Papa
on
don't
death's
preach.
doorstep back then.
I thought he
Papa
was
don't
just
preach.
on some. I thought he was just on that. Me, that's what I thought. Man. I didn't even understand like what he was really going through because I didn't understand the
He's
Parkinson's.
only revered because he pushed Satanism, upside down crosses,
That's not
rituals.
why he's revered. There's
No, he's
music.
No.
revered.
That's why
No,
he's
he's revered
revered.
in music because he pushes that narrative. He was sued in '87 because a young man,
Get the
19,
head off of
unalived
that.
himself to his song. Right now,
Yeah.
Okay.
biting
A
heads
lot
off
of rock
bats.
stars got that problem.
But that don't mean
Yeah.
nothing. But listen, we gotta understand that ain't us. We ain't We ain't with that.
But we're respecting a musician.
Nah, we don't.
This
Nah, we don't.
platform right here. We respect all the big rock
Nah,
stars.
hip hop came from
All that.
soul and gospel. We got roots in that.
I'm
We don't
trying
come
to.
from that. We don't come
Okay,
from
but
that. We
that's
don't
not what we
acknowledge that.
talking. I
No,
get
no,
it.
no.
But
I'm saying my piece on this on Ozzy. Why?
I know
Why?
you cut him off with and you went into the negative when he giving Ozzy Osbourne just passed. Let him get that out, and then you can say your
Man,
piece. You know what I mean? Like I know.
Well, you
See,
have to check
that's
this
your
out.
racist down south shit because you black.
it
Oh,
ain't
he
about
white. Why
race.
would he?
It ain't about race. It ain't about
I
race. It
know
ain't
it ain't
about
because
race.
I know you're not racist. I'm fucking with you. I'm
Nah.
trolling. But
But
go
check it
ahead.
out. But check it out. The whole Prince of Darkness thing. That was his
Mm-hmm.
stage persona. That was his stage persona. This guy was a family man. He wasn't out there like sacrificing chickens and shit. Like
He
he's a
bit a
regular
bird head
guy.
off though, didn't
B-Rad, a man is
Well,
judged off
it
his
was a
what?
bat and a dove, I think, too.
he?
What
And
happened?
a bat.
Hey,
Yeah, he was a
y'all, we
wild dude,
respect,
bro. He's a
we show
drug
him
addict.
respect. Hey, I'm with that. I don't give a fuck. So
I don't
what?
respect nothing and reject God, and that's what I stand on. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what you say. You
Y'all can
reject
have that.
God,
Y'all
but
can have that
because
shit.
of this shit, because of his actions did, you don't know what his
A
heart
man
is. You
is
don't know
judged
that
off his
man.
works. A man is judged off his
Yeah,
works.
Man,
judge,
shouts to
judge.
Ozzy, bro.
Remember
He
the
was the
word
GOAT.
judge. A man is judge.
Nah, I ain't
You're
with no
judging
demon
him,
praising
R.I.P.
in hip hop,
but
rock,
you
or
gotta
nothing.
you got. I ain't gonna. I like it though. I like it. I like where
Nah,
you going.
I don't stand
But
with that.
we rock stars over here, homeboy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm sorry to hear
I'm
that.
gonna
I'm
tell you. I'm
sorry to
gonna
hear
tell you
that.
that. No offense, ESC man, but I used to ride skateboard, so I was into all that shit. Metallica, Black Sabbath.
I
I was.
understand.
I still pay
I
my
was
name was
once
Black. It
lost.
wasn't even because of
Hip
him.
hop wouldn't
There
be
you
as
go.
big as it is if they didn't wasn't
Without some
influenced by
rock.
them real rock
No,
Yeah.
stars.
what you got?
That's
No,
a big fact.
hold on. What you got to
It's a
understand is
crossover.
that culture and that rock was not us implementing that. These was the
Well, we know
controllers.
that. That's what I just said.
Nah, a lot of people don't know that in hip hop. We think we just love it. Like okay, like
Oh,
that
I hear you. Okay,
that
you talking
Let's
about the
Go
youngin?
song by Lil Jon. That doom doom doom
Yeah,
doom doom
it's
doom.
Crazy
That's
Train.
Ozzy.
It's a remix of
That's
Crazy Train.
Ozzy.
That's called
Let's go.
the original
That's
song was
Ozzy
called
right
Crazy
there.
Train.
Rest in peace.
But
Yeah,
this is what they don't understand.
sick
This is
That's
song.
how they
that
can do a
real shit.
ritual. This is how they can do a ritual right in our face, and we because we caught up on the
Okay.
dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, we caught
Yeah.
up on having fun. If
But at
our
the
life
end,
is depressed, we going through this and that,
But
and
wait.
something
But
make you
wait.
feel good. It's
So
simple
what
as
if?
that for me. It's like, okay, this shit.
nah, it's just
Hey,
and sometimes in hip hop when niggas talk God and righteousness, niggas don't like that shit. And
he
at the
That's
end
never
of
a
the
talked
day,
fact.
devil. He never talked God. He just
yes
said,
he
oh,
did,
they
bro.
labeled him the Prince of Darkness.
Bro, did he
Okay,
go with that?
and
Did
he
he ever
ran with it.
denounce that?
Can we?
Okay, so
Can
they're
we
not
What do you
about to
read
mean?
label
some of
him
That's
these
nothing.
making
lyrics?
money. He making bread.
See,
You
this
see
is
him
what hip
take.
hop
Look,
do.
look. You
This is what
judge a
hip hop
man
do.
by what his actions, right? What you see
This is
him doing on that show. Look, you're not gonna listen to nothing because you. But I
okay.
get
Let
it
me answer
though,
your
and
question.
you always
What we
change
see
my
him doing
mind
on the
live on the
show is a
show.
family man, but that
Yeah.
did not change his foundation of what he stood for, bro.
How
You
no?
you're trying to get
That's
around.
exactly. You're
You trying
going
to
to
get around it.
entertainment. You're going on what he did to entertain the people. You're not going on his life and his kids that he
No,
loved
in
and
his
that
in his
loved him
everyday
and
life,
his
he
wife that
did
he
that
been
shit,
married to forever. Like you're not going on that. You're going on.
bro.
Oh,
It's
the
You
plenty of
also
it's
American
have to
plenty of
cross.
understand.
Satan. It's
First of
plenty of
all, a
Satanists who got
cross.
families.
The
That don't mean
cross,
nothing.
Listen, he's
everything
not.
is
No, he
man
wasn't a
made.
Satanist.
ESC. The cross,
He was
everything
a
is man
Catholic.
made. All the stuff you believe is man made. So he
But
can.
check it
You
out.
can
You
play
have to
with that. We
understand,
can play with
Ozzy.
all that and make people go, "Oh, he's the devil." I could do that all day.
No, it's
It'd be
not about.
easy.
It's,
Check it
I
out.
ain't trying to label
The
him a
reason he
devil. I
came
just
out like that though is very different. All right, he came from a small town called what was it? Like Wiltshire, England, or some shit. A very small, repressed, like button down, suit and tie type town. You know what I mean? So he came out as just the exact opposite of all that shit.
I was
Plus, he
rebelling
had some
against his.
pretty.
the
He
Prince of
also had some
Darkness.
pretty traumatic shit happen to him when he was a kid too.
The Prince of Darkness. Man, get that shit out of here, bro. Fuck the
Hey,
Prince of
That was a
Darkness.
name given to him. He didn't. That's not self-imposed. They gave him that
that's what I'm
nickname.
See,
trying to tell him.
man, listen, y'all
That's
got an
true.
excuse for this man for everything.
No, we don't. He's got. He passed away, and
He stood for
we
Black
just
Sabbath.
he
Okay,
sold he's in millions of. He's not a dude. He's not a kid that just died and wasn't nobody. He's somebody who
He
was
sold
very
over 100
influential
million
and
albums. 100
you know
million
what I mean.
albums.
when you're pushing satanic pride, you're gonna sell that many records.
No, you're not. You know how much
Yes, you
satanic.
are.
You know how much
Yes, you
satanic
are.
artists out there that ain't selling. Are
Bro,
you
Black
crazy?
Yeah.
Sabbath, Leonard Skinner, everybody who pushed that shit
Leonard.
Yeah,
failed.
Well,
see,
hold on. I
you
gotta
can
draw the
name
line with
two
Leonard
guys,
Skinner
but
Leonard
because
there's
Skinner was
millions of.
fucking thieves.
B Rad, go ahead. What you
what?
say?
How so? Let's go. Let's go.
How
But y'all
so,
changed
bro?
the subject though.
All Leonard Skinner hits are
Bro,
somebody else's
listen.
that they took. Don't make me go down.
Think
I'll
about it
send you
this
the
way,
link.
guys. Listen, guys. Ozzy Osbourne dies. Fucking Malcolm Jamal Warner dies. You guys don't think that maybe a Beyonce album is about to drop or some shit?
Ah,
What are you talking about? Oh, you
nah.
know what's
It
going
Who's
always
it
on?
freeze
happens.
though? Who's gonna be the third?
Okay,
Oh,
well, I'm gonna say this.
gotta
Rest
be
in
some
peace to
other
Ozzy.
celebrity gonna
But at the
die.
end of the day, I know what's up. The Satanic Pride, Prince of Darkness. Everything. Look at his songs. Look at the titles. Look at the image. Look at the symbolatry. That's what that is. And a man of God don't stand with that. That's all I'm saying. But rest in
Yeah,
peace
but
to him.
rap and R&B has totally transitioned into this devil worshipping shit, and they don't
Because of
they don't
them.
have a secret
Bro,
about it.
black people don't control rap, so we're not issuing that in. You know who
They
issuing
control
that
what
in?
they say,
B-Rad. That's Leor. That's Leor. That ain't
and
us.
friends
And friends. Okay, so you know
Sure.
what I'm talking about. That's not hip hop. Don't come from that shit. We got gospel roots. We got R&B roots. We don't come from that Prince of Darkness, satanic. Man, get
Y'all
that shit the
calling it
fuck out of
something,
here.
but like I said, it's all man-made, and we could play with anything to
I
get some
bang with God.
sales.
That's all
We
I'm
could say
saying.
whatever and make
It
you
was
think
for
something. When
entertainment.
I'm going to church every damn day, and then get on entertainment and show you something, and you go, "Oh look, he blah blah blah," but it's
You
just
can't serve two. You
entertainment,
can't
though.
serve two masters. You can't serve two. So you doing that, you a fool yourself. You can't serve two masters. Don't be
But who
talk
says
satanic
that's the
shit.
master? Who says that's Satan? That's my point. That's what I'm
That's a
saying.
walking contradiction. So you're gonna be out here and showing the world your works of satanic preaching and satanic, and then go to
So
church
you
every
keep
day.
saying it's satanic, it's rock and roll. Who said
I don't make
because the
satanic
media
What
y'all
is
say
he
is
talking?
satanic?
Bro,
Yeah, you know
he
Satan? Do
also
you know
became
Satan?
something of a
Do you know
counterculture
Satan,
hero,
ESC?
especially during the satanic
Do you know Satan?
listen, during the satanic panic era of the 80s and beyond. This is what this man
Yes,
came
You
and made
giving
his name.
Satan
that's
mad
true.
power. You giving Satan a lot of power. I ain't
B
gonna
Ray,
No,
am
lie.
it
I
is
right or
true. I mean,
wrong?
he
Am
did.
I right or
No, I
wrong?
mean, he did give nods and speak about Aleister Crowley, who was like the
Okay,
head of
Y'all
this
not
is what I'm
No,
saying.
he
understanding
This
what
nigga,
I'm
did
saying.
for
Y'all not
sure. For sure,
understanding
he
what I'm
did.
saying. And y'all getting mad
nah,
about it.
he
Y'all
not.
not
Nah, I'm not
understanding.
getting
I'm on
mad.
a whole
I'm
nother level
passionate. He don't get
with
what
it.
I'm saying.
Passion, facts.
How I don't, I do get what he's saying. I got a
Nah.
response for it.
So then I
I'm
get what
saying
you
that's
saying.
not
So
Satan.
then
You
I get
saying
what you
that's
saying.
Satan.
No,
Who
I get what
says
you
it's Satan?
saying.
That's what I'm saying. The white man wrote that book. Oh,
Who?
Satan is this, Satan is that. We didn't say nothing of Satan. What are you talking about?
He
Mad
says
Max.
it. He
Look
B-Rat
what he
tell this
say.
man that he
Nothing
says it.
satanic about Ozzy, man.
He says
Absolutely
it.
ridiculous take. Thank you,
He
Mad Max.
says
It's
it.
like, but I do respect where you're coming from. But my point is, I'm not gonna. I don't listen to nothing unless I see it. You telling me this is God? I don't know if that's God. This is Satan. I
I
don't know
didn't
if
say
that's
that was
Satan.
God.
I'm
I'm
not
saying what
saying
he. I'm
you. I'm
talking about
talking
what he
about.
stood for. He stood for that. He came out the satanic
Nice.
panic era of the
Well, hold up,
1980s.
hold up though. We all have to admit that if you
You're
are a
right there. I
Christian
know
or
where
a
you at.
Catholic, you have to
I fuck
acknowledge
with
the
you.
fact that music is specifically tied to
Y'all are
Satan,
all fools. Y'all think God.
tied
Y'all
to
think y'all know God
no
and
Okay,
Satan
I
and
get
all
what
seriously.
you're
this.
saying.
Y'all
I
think
get
a
what you're
No,
symbol
saying,
is
but
that's a
this.
whole fact.
In
That's a
your
whole
heart,
fact
in your heart, you know God. That's it. All that other
for sure.
symbols and symbolism that was made by a man is come on.
what I'm saying,
I
if
thought
somebody
y'all
No,
was
was
to
but
wiser
hand
than
you
that.
a symbol like this or a shirt with that on it, you're not rocking with that shit. So don't act
that's
like
true.
it's
That's
just
true.
innocently. Oh, it's
I
just
can do that,
music.
and I can say this means this. I can say, oh, this means love.
You can't change
That's
the
what I'm
meaning of
trying to say.
something. Nah, you can't. You can. I can say the
Only
sky
thing
is
that's real
orange.
is a feeling. Only thing that's
I can
real is
say
a
the sky.
feeling.
Nah, see, but that's that
Not
shit that,
some
that
symbol that some man made or some man put a title on it, and now you're going, oh, that's crazy
bro.
as
I'm
hell.
not talking about that. What I'm saying is his whole career is dedicated to that whole image era, that whole shit. He didn't separate himself from that. He came in
Mad
on the satanic
Max.
shit.
He
Okay, I hear
embraced it,
you.
yeah,
And
but it
he
was a
did,
time and
yeah. I'm
place
not
thing.
denying that,
It was
but
a
I'm
He
time and
saying,
ran
place
with
thing.
his whole career.
That's
That's
what
his
metal.
image.
Yeah, but
okay, I hear you.
black metal was
No,
about
not
that.
all metal. Okay, not all rock
Most.
and roll was satanic metal bands. It
No,
was rock
no,
and
no.
roll
Of
without
course
that.
not.
Okay,
For
so
sure.
not
For
all
sure.
rock music was satanic. He chose to go that route and do that his whole career. That's his whole image. You never seen Ozzy Osbourne in no other colors but black. So you're not about to sit here and tell me he ain't
Yeah, but
dedicated
you
his
hadn't
whole life.
seen Kirk Hammett
You
from
saw
Metallica
Black
Who the
Satan.
in
fuck
That's
is
what.
Kirk
either.
See,
Hammett?
we got
He was the
total
lead
different.
singer of
We
Metallica.
totally
Like
off
you
Oh,
on
didn't
this
okay.
see
shit
him in fucking anything but
because he
Black
wearing
either. All
black.
these
He's Satan
guys.
because he
Nah, I'm
wearing
just
black. He's
passionate, and
Satan. I'm black.
I don't have the same stance a lot of people be having. I ain't resting in
But
peace a man
but
like that. I'm
what you
sorry.
have
That's
to
You said it already.
understand about rock stars, for the most part, rock stars have their on stage persona, and then they are completely different people in their day to day.
So let me ask you this: if a man had a PDF persona, but in his regular life, he like, nah, that's just some shit I push out to the public.
Good point. Good point.
So stop with that, bro.
Yeah, but that's
you
crazy.
can't do
Who
that.
would do that?
Nah,
Can I
you can't
tell
do
you
that.
something? Yes,
So how
you
about if a
said
nigga
you don't
dressed out
listen to
as a
nobody else.
fireman and your house on fire and you
Okay,
go
you
run
made
to
a
him and he
point.
say,
You made a
hey,
point about the
I'm a
PDF, which was
fireman.
out of
I'm not a
line.
fireman. I just dress
You
like
made a
this.
point about the PDF, which was out of line. But you made a point. We talking about artists. You said PDF, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
It's an example.
No,
It's an
I get it.
example.
Can I
It's an
tell you how
example.
your example don't work here? Can I tell you that? Can I tell you
Go
right
ahead.
now?
Go ahead.
Okay, if it's somebody coming out as a PDF, he's gonna make it clearly I'm representing PDF, right? Or what is it? There's a symbol. Is there a symbol that represents PDF?
Some flag.
Or is he gonna have to say it? Because you saying he's satanic because of whatever else, wear black and the upside
I'm
down
not
cross.
saying it. I didn't make nothing up on this
Maybe,
man.
but then you
I'm
bring up the
doing my
PDF.
research.
And then when I tell you, yo, that example doesn't make sense. You don't hear me.
It's a
Maybe you
hypothetical
guys ought to go
example.
back and listen to his music because you clearly have no idea what you're talking
B-Rad,
about.
right or
Most of
wrong,
these
did he
songs
not
are
come
about.
in through the
Most of these
satanic
songs
panic era?
are. Yo, when I'm reading something, can you not cut me off, please?
All right, go ahead.
Most of these songs were about hope, love, and redemption. There's somebody that probably listens to them because I don't listen to them. I know a couple of his songs, but I don't know all of them. After Forever lyrics, could it be you're afraid of what your friends might say if they knew? B-Rad, you know this? Could you read this, please? I don't know this song.
After Forever lyrics, could it be you're afraid of what your friends might say if they knew you believe in God above? They should realize before they criticize, God is the only way to
Thank
love.
you. That's what I'm
But
trying
check it
to
out.
say. You
But
can
check it
use
out.
the
Here we got
imagery all
statements
you
right
want
here.
and make people talk about it. That's why we talking now. That's why this shit's so controversial, because he was smart enough to do that shit. Lil Uzi
Well,
do
check
that
it
dumb
out.
shit.
That's y'all take. That's y'all take.
Check
That's
it
not
out.
my
Check it
take.
out. He
I know,
got
for
tied
sure.
to the satanic panic in the 80s, in the late 70s and 80s when
I
he
don't even
caught
know
up
what
with
that
Black
is.
Sabbath. But
See,
he
that's what
is
I'm saying. You got to understand what you're talking about, bro. That's
You
his
talking about?
whole
I know.
shit.
I
but
don't
he is
speak on
vehemently
specific. I
he
speak
has
overall. When I say something, I know what I'm talking about. Don't tell me I don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm making clear
No,
points. Everything I
you
say.
just said you don't know what that is. I've been saying that the
Yeah,
whole time.
but then you use that to say you got to understand what you're talking about. I'm talking about this specific thing right here. I'm not talking about the whole
B-Rad,
shit.
say it again. Was he not introduced through the
dedicated.
satanic panic era in the 80s?
Yes. So what it was is in the 80s there was a time in music called the Satanic Panic where everybody was talking about how rock and roll was all about Satanism because you have bands like
Oh,
Slayer
nah, I see what
and
you're
all
doing.
these fucking crazy bands out there, and Black Sabbath was absolutely part of that.
What's the
But
symbol for Black Sabbath?
for Black Sabbath, it's not a
Yeah.
pentagram if that's where you're going.
What's a
That was
pentagram,
Slayer.
No,
B-Rad?
what is the symbol then? He asked you what the symbol is.
I
Do
don't,
you
What's
I
a
don't
know?
think they
pentagram,
have.
B-Rad?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think. Hold on.
Come on, I
Let me
know
find
all
out.
this
Let me
stuff,
find out.
EST. I'm not, but
Let me
Nah,
find
I
out.
like
I
how
want
people like
to
to
check.
play crazy. They playing crazy.
I'm not
You
playing
know what I'm
crazy,
talking
homie.
about.
I'm telling you, they using you to make you think, oh, he's so. And then it's like, come on,
They're
these
not
symbols.
using me.
Yes, it
They're
is.
not
That's
using me.
why his shit was so big because he's doing that dumb shit.
Ozzy
Yeah,
Osbourne is
and
called
I see what you're saying.
It
You
was
it's called the
can't
intended
do
Prince of
that.
politically.
Darkness. It's
If
called
you
the
do
Prince of
that,
Darkness.
yeah, if you do that, it's fucked up. I can't come out and say, as a rapper, say I'm this, and then in life, but like
That's
we
what I'm
do that all
saying.
the time. All the rappers do that.
That don't make it right. You gotta stand on right and wrong. If everybody jumped off a
But
bridge, that don't mean you
you
do it.
still said R.I.P. to fucking, all these
Because I
rappers.
mean,
So
because y'all my homies, I fuck with you, and everybody like, oh, you still gotta. Okay, I'm gonna give you that. Rest in peace. But for the most part, what you stood for in your works
see,
was
that's what I'm
bullshit.
saying. I caught you
That's
Well,
it.
no,
because you
he
said
he
because
has
y'all my homies. I get
vehemently
it, but
denied since the 80s that he is a Satanist. He's not a Satanist. He's many times said it over and over that he's not.
B-Rad, if they nickname you the Prince of Darkness and you run around telling and you keep the nickname, but you're trying to tell me you're not a Satan worshiper, you don't do that. Come on, bro. Are
You
you
know
gonna
what?
believe me?
Listen, you know what the thing with the saint worshiping is that, guys, you gotta remember, you're gonna pick a field regardless. You're gonna either be with a good team, or you're gonna be with a bad team. I've been on both teams, right? I used to work before I was a demon, always on demon time. That was my shit. You say, oh, but how could you say saint worshiping? I loved Satan because he gave me everything. It was like a credit card,
see, he
and you
said
get
it.
it right the minute that you ask for it. Yo, it
Damn.
was no waiting, my dude. I wanted 15 grams. I have 15 grams. I wanted a club to sell it at. I had 7 clubs to sell it at.
I
I
would
had the
make a
Greek
deal with the
bitch to
devil for
walk me in.
15
Yes,
G's at
I
a
did
Why
spot.
you
deals
That's
with
leave
the
from
crazy.
over
devil,
there,
demons,
Chi?
everything, bro,
Ain't
because
worth
I
it.
had nothing to lose. I had nothing to lose.
But
I was
why'd you come
homeless.
to God though? Why'd you go to God if you got
Because
everything?
after a while, you start noticing that every single time you deal with the devil, you
You
start
fucked.
from scratch.
Hey, Chi, let me
Every
ask you this,
fucking
Chi.
time
Let me ask
is
you
from
this, Chi.
zero.
Is pentagrams devil shit?
all that shit, bro. I got
Okay.
Illuminati symbolism.
See, this is what I be
I
saying,
got
man. Like,
demons on my chest.
See, that's me going back to the bullshit that I can't rock
You
with.
understand?
Okay, if it's devil to you, then it's devil shit. But
I didn't.
even
I
the
just asked
look,
Chi was
even
a
the
devil shit.
swastika. I
B-Rad
know.
said
I'm
it's
just
devil
saying,
shit.
and I'm talking to him. I'm like, and I'm just saying, a
I'm sure
swastika
I'm doing.
in
Everybody ain't
Africa.
crazy, bro.
See, you keep cutting me off. I'm not trying to. I'm not even
Oh
going at
man.
you, bro. I'm
No, no,
saying,
no,
look,
not me. Not
you
personal. Not
ask
personal.
him the
I'm not taking
Pentagon
it
is devil
personal.
shit. Yes, you
Mm-hmm.
are. But you asked him if the Pentagon is devil shit, and he
It
said,
is.
"Yeah, that's it. It's to him." But guess what? The
I'm gonna send you the link.
swastika in Zimbabwe means something else. You feel me? It doesn't
completely.
mean that shit. So, like, that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm getting at. Y'all not overstanding me because I'm drunk Mukta. I'm crazy Mukta. I'm crazy Bush. But I'm saying you gotta overstand shit too, though. It's like everything doesn't. You can make it give something. Man made everything. That's all I gotta say. As far as this
Because the
shit,
thing with the, you
unless
know
you
what it
met
is?
God, unless you
All
talking to
right.
God,
But you have to
You,
understand also, like I said,
am I
rock
wrong?
stars
Do you think
it's a
there's a
force.
rap stars, they have their
there's a
persona
part?
on stage and they have a completely different one
All
off
right.
stage. Whereas rappers, they gotta
They
be
all wear
head
crosses.
up on
Well,
stage and
yeah,
the
they
same
all
dude
wear
off to be
crosses
But
real.
on
let
the
me ask you this
regular
though.
and
Let me
not
ask you this though.
upside
Did
down.
you
Uh-huh.
think Ozzy left it on stage, or do you think he lived that lifestyle? When you look at him and how he carried himself, you knew it. So you just mean that was just a persona? That was all it was.
Yeah.
I think he believes some of it. I think
Okay,
he
that's
believes
all I'm
some of
saying.
it.
That's all I'm saying.
I think he lived over some of it too.
That's all
You
I'm
know,
You
saying.
making good points. Rest in peace to
because I did.
Ozzy Osbourne, but you
I did.
making good
I
points.
swear, I used to listen to the music. I used to
And I feel
listen
like
to
in hip
anything
hop
that
we let
called
that
that.
Satan shit ride too much. Meanwhile, we know
Yeah.
we don't come from that shit. Your mama, your grandma, we all come from the
All
church.
right,
God,
but
we don't rock.
if you ever said
So
about killing somebody, it don't matter if you worship Satan or not. If you talk about killing
Hmm.
killing anybody, your ass might as well worship
that's
Satan. Who gives a fuck?
no, no. If you can repent, if
Yeah,
you don't,
unless
if you're
you.
not, I'm not dedicating my life to that, my lifestyle to
Okay,
that.
I heard
I
you.
can
You right.
repent.
That's a good
I
point.
can repent,
Good
and
point.
guess what? If you called me that when I was a Prince of
Yes,
Dark, I'd be
cool.
like, don't call me that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling myself
All
the
right,
Prince of
I'm gonna
Darkness. We
I
don't come from
remove
that
you
shit.
to
So I
come on
just be like,
stream so I
I
Okay,
won't
just
see
like to
but
take a
you know
stand on that
what?
sometimes.
And I
I'll
believe you, and
unmute
I
you
think
and
you're right. I
address you.
think you would, but we can't put ourselves in shoes of people that's generating certain amount of money and got a certain time of bills and thinking this is going to help this keep coming or whatever else. I know Ozzy was a real musician though. Trust me, I know he was because I'll be working with all these white boys. They play all the shit and and you hear the songs and the melodies and you know what I mean.
You
So it's
It
said
was the
real
devil.
music involved. It
It's the
wouldn't you
devil.
wouldn't we wouldn't be talking about him right now if it wasn't real music involved. That's all I'm trying to say.
Where you think
So
he get the talent and the inspiration and the push from? What Bob Dylan say about the deal he made?
he said he made a deal with someone you know who, and he owes.
Listen,
And
it's
then
like
and
I
then when he asked
say.
him, "Can you make music like that now?" What do he say? I can't because of what?
Absolutely not,
Because of
because
what?
he.
Mm,
I have no, because he never
He said
possessed
because
that
the devil
talent.
basically
well,
used me
that
up.
sound
He
like he
used me
need.
up.
Yeah, that sound like he need to
that's
go
why I
back and make
tell you.
another deal with the devil.
That's why I tell you, you
Nah, let me
can't fuck with
stop.
the devil. The devil's the worst deal you're gonna do. You always gonna lose. You're always gonna start from scratch.
I'm such
And
an
this is why
Anybody
idiot. I
I
out there
just
tell
that
joke
people
thinks
about this.
that
from
Y'all,
the
this,
Uzis and
I,
the Lil Nas X come with
yeah,
the
oh,
upside
they're
down
gonna start
crosses
from
and all
scratch.
that shit they be trying to push on hip hop because
They will
yeah,
all
rock
start
Uzi
from scratch.
Wildin'.
bro, keep that shit over there. I
Zero.
bang God and I'm gonna go
I'm
toe to toe
good.
with anything because
Yeah,
I
that's where
know
I'm at now.
I didn't
I'm
But
a
know who that
music
shit
in
spiritual
is.
general
person.
is always going to be tied to Lucifer
My
because
spirit is
that's what
Hey,
because
Lucifer,
it's a
that's
who
the
was
spell.
cast out
old.
of heaven,
It's a
that's what
Hey,
he
B
spell.
did. He
Rad,
was the
that's an
greatest
ill
singer.
point.
He was musically
That's an ill
Yo,
talented.
point. ESC,
But
you know what he talking about, ESC, because
okay, he
back in
said
the
that
day, they ain't want
before.
us listening to no music. They like that devil. Any type of
Yeah.
music, that having fun type of music is out. You know
But
that.
that
That's
was
where the
but that was
religion
se- but that was secular religion. Was that
come
not
from.
secular religion,
That
B-Rad? That was
controls y'all right now.
strict. That was secular
I mean,
religion. But this
it's
the thing:
Catholicism, sure.
if all of it
We
is
all
Lucifer,
live under the
what is
same
gospel
religions
music?
that was
What is
created back
gospel?
then.
Mm.
That's what they said. They cleared God. No, well, I don't
They
know
said
really the
they
specifics.
said Saint was like a musician, basically, you know.
He
But
was the greatest
if we
singer that ever existed in the kingdom of heaven. He was the
but if you
greatest
pay
singer,
attention
and
to the
because of that,
scripture,
but the whole
Do you
reason
know
of
a
how he
man
got
wrote that shit?
the
No,
whole
let me
way he
stop.
got dismissed was because he was such a great singer and everybody loved him. He was so talented that he actually thought that he had a right to speak back to God. and deny what God said because he had people behind him because he was such a great singer. And then he was cast down to heaven. He was cast down to earth to pay for his sins. And now it just seems there's a lot of satanic influence
He
within the
wasn't the
music
only
culture,
one.
and that makes sense. No,
But
him and his
that's what I see
followers, they
happening
were
with the
cast
artists
down.
right now, though. Am I wrong? Like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
people
but this is what I'm
worshiping the
saying.
artists.
And this is why I'm getting into it, because we see it too much and it's been in our shit too long
So
for
you
us
trying
not to
to
see
kill
it.
it? You trying to speak against it? I get it. I got you.
Yeah, I'm speaking against it because it's easy to go along with the get along. It's like, nah, fuck that shit. I know what that is. And in the same way the demon nigga in the hood kills somebody and he get killed, we don't have no love for him.
But guess what? Do you not
A lot of
believe
people love
like?
Vaughn.
Do you not believe like we don't judge? God let God judge, and then if he lived his life, he ain't perfect. He ain't God. He ain't the
Nah,
devil.
you
But
judge.
guess
You
what? He's a
judge.
man. Okay, but
No, but
you
as
say
no,
you
but as
judge, and
God,
I get
as
it.
people of God, it's not our place to judge, but it is our place to attempt to help.
It is
You
our place
can't
to
help.
judge
He's already
because
gone. He
discernment
died.
is judging. You got to have discernment. Ain't no living in faith without discernment. You got to know how to acknowledge shit and look at shit and feel shit. Just to see out here and act like, oh, I don't judge. No, man, that dude be fucking with little girls. I'm judging him. This nigga be
Yeah, I'll
talking
judge
about
the fuck
demon
out of that.
and demon and shit. No, I'm judging him. Like, no, I'm judging. Because that's how I stay
And
alive and that's how I
I
can
didn't really.
acknowledge
I
what shit
wasn't
is.
finished with my point. You can't. Yeah, grown a guy alive running around. Yeah, I'm talking about a guy that lived a life and he died. You know what I mean? He moved all these people. He was a. You know what I mean? And his music moved all these people and probably changed lives and things like that. What is our thing to judge him now? He's facing whatever he face. If you really believe in God, he's going through. He's already going through what he got to go through now. He's facing the punishment type shit.
Yeah, he's at those gates right now, being judged.
Okay, I
Yeah.
mean, I understand. I'm just talking about the works. I specified that. I'm speaking on his works.
Yeah, but
I'm
when you
acknowledging
say F, I ain't RIP of him and all that. Okay, but he's still a man. He ain't no. He's not no. He's not no. You know what I mean? Somebody that we could hold up to some standard of being whatever else.
Nah,
We
I'm just
can't hold.
saying
I
that
can't hold nobody. If I find out some shit about you and you, whatever, anybody, all my friends, I can't judge them after they die and say, "Oh, well, fuck that." He's gone now. Though that's what
no,
I'm
but
trying
when
to
a
say.
man
That's the whole point.
passes, he is going to be judged off his works to
Okay,
society and
that's not the point.
Listen,
That's not the
you
question
are
I asked.
forgiven for everything
But
when
we
you
oh,
all
let
die.
me
gonna
be
be. We
quiet so
obviously
they can
getting
listen to this
judged.
point.
That's not. It's not a point. I said. I asked the question. You said a
Okay.
man's going to be judged. I said, is it our
That's
place
maybe
to
the best
judge him as he
thing.
dead? We're judging him now. I know he's going to be judged. I'm watching you judge him as he dead. I know everybody judging him, but I'm saying. Is it never mind, man? Because he don't be hearing me. He mad. He too mad
I'm
about this
listening.
whole
I'm trying to hear the
Satan shit.
question. I'm trying to hear the
Somebody else
question. Go
hear me.
finish
I
the
know
question.
y'all
Because he's so
hear me.
anti-satanic that he's not trying to hear
I'm
no
saying he's
reasoning.
dead now.
I'm sitting.
What's the?
Is my mouth closed? Am I listening? Or am I not?
I
Nah,
respect
Ozzy was
EST's
he's a
stance
human
because it
being.
Nah,
He
makes
you
it
like
listening
sound a
he,
now?
solid
You
point. I'll
listen
give
now
him
because
that.
I'm messing with you and trolling with you.
Nah, I
he's
hear
a
where you going.
human
I want you to
being,
finish
even
the
if he
point.
thinks that.
Now, okay, my point was okay now, and I'm really asking this question honestly. Like, yeah, if he was alive, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, fuck all that satanic shit. Yeah, but he's dead now. You seen
Mm-hmm.
his lifestyle. I know you probably didn't watch the show, but I did, and he was a family man. He made
He
money,
was.
to take care of his family and all that type of shit. And he died. He moved a lot of lives. He's not just an average guy. I don't care whatever, but he's not an average. He's not. You know what I mean? And he's dead. So why would we judge him now that he's gone when he's going to face whatever the shit that you know what I mean? That if you're sitting on earth, whatever you feel, whatever religion, he's facing that right now. So why would we sit here and judge him now? Not. It might be a good reason. Maybe you could tell me that EST, but I'm just saying like.
Nah, we not judging them. I'm judging the works. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? The shit that from the 50s and the 60s to 2025. That's what I'm judging and I'm standing against. And that's it. That's all. The Prince of Darkness shit, the satanic shit, the Black Sabbath shit, the dark clothes shit, the upside down cross shit, biting doves' heads off shit, bat shit. We on the drugging shit. We only know you from like, where is this humanitarian? Like we're supposed to have pity for souls that reap demon shit their whole life. Like, no.
Do
I'ma
you know?
rejoice.
Yeah, good point. A lot of
I'ma
rock stars
rejoice.
died that did a lot of crazy worse shit, and
And it's a
nobody
lot of
was no. But there was no out. There was no speaking on them. There was no. This guy was a good musician, bro. I'm telling you, he was a
I
like, you
understand
know what I
that.
mean?
He was an
I understand
icon
that.
for sure.
Hey, but look, that don't exempt you, and it's a lot of slave masters who had families and was, help people out. That don't.
He do that.
But
That's
your works
cutthroat.
was your
Slave
works.
master. Yeah,
No,
you
I
was
mean, it's okay. How about this? It's plenty evil musicians who have families. That
yeah.
don't exempt you.
No, not at all, not at all. But and that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about okay, that don't exempt you. Okay, you're right. But we gotta
There are a
find a
lot
way
of
to.
wild ass stories about Ozzy though, like real wild. Like
I'm sure.
he was an addict and an alcoholic and a sinner, obviously. But like there were stories like they ran out of dope and this guy was shooting straight Jack Daniels. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He was doing
There
what?
was another
That might
story.
be a
Check this out. There
myth.
was another
He was
story.
Hold
shooting.
on.
He
He was
said
what?
he was shooting Jack Daniels in his vein. They ran out of dope,
That's
so he's shooting
straight
Jack
Jack in
Daniels.
his veins when they ran out of diesel.
You
That's what
can
he was
shoot.
doing.
You can shoot. Okay, never mind.
You
I
shouldn't,
don't
but
know,
he did.
and I don't
But
know if
there
that's
was
true,
another.
but it
No,
might
I
be.
mean these are stories that have just been told. But like, there's another wild ass story, and I know this one's
Jack
real.
Daniels.
But yeah, wild. But they were him and his band. They were out staying at fucking some remote house in the woods, trying to come up with their new album and shit. They were really just partying and doing drugs. One of the guys in the band, he was a pilot. He had his own Cessna and shit. So the band wakes up at like 5, 6 in the morning to this dude strafing and touching the wheels of the plane onto the roof of this house they were staying in.
He
The
was
whole
doing.
band runs out.
He was
Check this out.
touching
The whole
what?
band. He was bringing his Cessna, his small plane, down and skipping the wheels off the roof of the house. Right. So everybody in the house wakes up and runs out the house except for Ozzy. On the third pass, this dude crashed the plane into the house, knocked the whole damn house down, and Ozzy comes walking out like, "What's going on out here?" This guy was tweaked, bro. He was out of his head for a bit. He was
Yeah,
really
that
banged up
sounds
for a
like
minute,
regular rock star shit story kind of story. That
for sure.
it's extreme, but we
What they
heard some
do.
rock star crazy ass bugged out shit.
They be getting a pass. That's what I don't be liking about them.
Yeah, they
They
do,
can do
they
the
do,
most
they do.
degenerate shit ever and get a pass.
Because they
Everybody,
created this whole thing of rock
Genre.
stars. This whole like, oh, he
they
shitted on the he shitted on the crowd, or he pissed
He
on
threw
he threw
a
up
TV
on
out the
the
window.
yeah, all the crazy shit. And then you
He
got rappers
snorted a
saying,
line of
I
ants.
threw a TV out the window. I did. They want to do it too because
Yeah.
it's a thing. Rock star. They don't even say rap star. They say rock star. And that's the control that you're talking about. Yes, I see where you're coming from. You feel me? And I like where we went with this because we gotta get
Nah,
heated
we gonna go
sometimes.
there. Nah, we gonna go there with that.
Me and
I be
ESP,
going.
For
At, I
sure.
be going at niggas
I
that's
listening
respect
what
to
we do.
on the internet with King Von. They be and I understand why and I get it right, but it's like, bro,
Disturbing.
that's all that shit represent. So
The
if you
one
gonna
thing
stand
about
with
King
that, stand with
Von,
that.
if you're gonna speak on Ozzy when you like and King Von, like that shit really honestly disturbed me. How much young black kids love the not even just black. I can't be racist, but just kids. They love that whole
It's
shit, and
scary.
they be singing
It
it,
is
and
scary.
How
it's
many albums he
disturbing to me.
have?
I guess I'm old.
How many albums he have?
What do you have? Like
Ooh,
two
Vaughn?
or three?
2 or
What? I
3.
don't know. I really
Official,
don't
like
know.
official album. I
I
think
think he had
The
one, right?
EPs and shit. Let me
exactly
check.
One, right?
right.
One.
So
And
it's
all
like
that power because they
so
found
it's
out
like
he's really a serial killer.
It's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
sad. It's sick. It's sick. So I get where you coming from in the passion. I love it, and I'm just going. Sometimes I might go at you. I'm gonna let some passion loose
I
too.
know. I
That's just
just
what it gotta be.
yeah.
But
no, I can't.
we've been here before. It is what it ain't. But rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner, for sure. A person that represented what we want, model citizen type of dude.
You see
And
me.
rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne too. And
Yeah,
that's what
rest
I
in peace,
say.
Ozzy Osbourne,
Somebody who
man, for real,
lives
for
in
real,
millions of houses.
and Malcolm Jamal Warner,
And Malcolm. But
and
But it's
shit.
wild. Ozzy sold over 100 million albums in his career.
and
That's
R.I.P.
wild.
Kid Capri
That's
died too,
wild.
right?
Did
Nah.
he? No, you
Kid Capri
bugging.
died?
No,
Alexa,
don't
did
say
Kid
that.
Capri die?
No.
Thank God, no, he's
You
still alive,
bugging.
guys.
Don't say,
Yeah, come
you
on,
No, he's
bro.
good.
motherfucker.
He's good. He's good. He's good, guys. False alarm. He's good. He's safe. He's alive and
You would have
shit.
made me go and run them. Hey, he got some classic mix too, bro.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Kid Capri. But the only
Yeah,
You
thing
know
is,
Ozzy
who isn't?
Osbourne and
You
Kid
know who
Capri didn't
isn't
die.
deep shit
He's
now?
good.
Barack Obama in deep shit now. EST, what's good, bro? I thought
My
about you
bad,
this morning.
guys. I just got to
Go
visit
ahead, give
one
me
of
a
my
second.
fun
I gotta use the
girls.
bathroom. You want to talk about
My
that? Go
baby,
ahead. I don't know what you
my
talking
number
about.
one
Oh
fun
yeah, the
girls. Here,
cash
close
out.
away from me.
Retard too, but I ain't gonna get. Oh, I messed up and said the word. But what
Now you
about
good.
Barack
Oh,
Obama?
that word's back. We can say it
Siéntate,
again.
mi amor. You want to smoke?
He,
Roll
I
up.
mean, he been putting pressure on black men. He talking about black men get up and vote for Biden first, and
Yeah,
then he
good
came
question.
out and he did the interview where he basically like, man, he just ain't right, bro. He ain't right, but he been ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
But it just came out. They actually have proof now, and they got people that are talking about it where he
Yeah, I got to
straight up
adjust the glass. Can't
manufactured the
lick it no more.
Russia bullshit. Like he
the pipeline
had
shit.
them put that in place. No, the whole RussiaGate thing, saying that
Oh, okay,
Trump was
okay.
that's all been done through the FBI on his word, and they have evidence for it. It's crazy. They're talking potential jail because that's crazy shit. It's
He'll never
wild.
go.
No shit, no shit, no shit. But the fact they brought it up, I like that at least. But they also need to cover up their Epstein bullshit because they're not
But
doing
they're
nothing
like,
about that.
okay, I'm glad you said that, right? Because I'm not a blind Trump supporter. I let the facts speak for itself. Yes, he
Sure.
was up there with, but listen, this is what I don't like. So was Biden, and they fucking know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But where was this at when he was in office for 4 years?
Wouldn't speak on it. Still won't.
They still want that he's not. But look, she put a picture of Donald Trump in there, and I put a picture of Biden. So I found it just like that. So it's like, why don't they do that though? You know, but they don't. They won't tell you. Listen, everybody damn near has it. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Now it may.
course.
Now listen. I'm gonna say this. Some places, some agencies that may start with an M or not, are very powerful, and they could have everybody in some catchy situations that make you like, huh?
Yes.
Oh,
Especially if he was an agent or an operative, as some
yeah.
people are saying. Like it could have been his job just to catch people
I'm still
in
doing the
awkward
fucking.
situations like that.
I mean,
That's
that's the
probably
whole.
what he was doing.
It's bait and catch, you know, and it's. But we all, if you use a cell phone, they got something on you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
Okay.
Facts.
So everybody's compromised.
Everybody's dirty out here in one way or another.
All right. So in that sense, especially when you get into politics and businessmen, it's like, come on, bro. You
Yeah.
gross 100 you gross 100 billion, and you tell me you're not gonna get that knock at the door like, hey man, how you doing?
Oh, of
What
course. They're gonna come
what
at
you
you
gonna
from
tell
every
them?
angle.
What you gonna tell them? Get the fuck out of here?
Fuck
Huh?
off.
Oh no, no, no. You gonna say that?
I don't know if I could at the time. I don't know.
Okay,
I hope so. I
exactly.
would hope so. I don't know,
Exactly.
man. I don't know.
All
I'd
right.
love to say no, but I'm not gonna be a liar and say no because I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna say I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. I wasn't in that position, and money is a scary thing, bro.
Money is a scary thing because
It is.
I don't think that Diddy could have offered me 50 million. I was gonna be like, nah. I would have been like, how much
No.
more can you put on that? Could you double that?
For what though?
100 million.
But if
Fuck
you were
yes, yo.
thirsty as
Of
hell for a
course.
rap career, trying
Hell
doing
yeah. I would
anything,
have
and
just on
Diddy
his
had the
nipples,
keys,
all that shit. All
you
that shit. I
might
would
do
have done
something that you wouldn't
for
normally
What?
100
do.
mil.
But
What
what
you
if you
say
like
you want to do?
I want to stand over you?
You want to stand over me? He could, and what? And like squat on me, and like pop
What are
on me,
y'all
like
talking
Yeah, just
about?
what he said.
nah, not
He
for
just
100
said some
mil.
crazy
For
shit. He
200
said
mil.
That was wild.
said
Say
for 100 mil.
200 mil, he could squat and shit on my chest.
he's a
Oh
dirty
shit!
Bronx
Oh
ass
shit!
nigga.
But I gotta wear a mask.
He's a dirty Bronx ass.
Oh
Oh, and he
shit!
gives you drugs too.
Trinitarios.
Oh, and he drugs you. The
The
drugging is free. You could do that
That's
part
a
for
good
free.
host.
Just, just tell me which cup to pick. Just make them stronger and stronger. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just
you're gonna let
don't
the
let me
steam
down.
on your chest. That's
I
wild.
want to watch.
oh shit!
A lot of dudes ain't gonna be honest like that. And
Yeah,
y'all
I
sit
I'm
fuck
not
there,
with that.
gay, but
100
for
mil.
100 mil
200
goes a
mil,
long way, bro.
200 mil, I'll have a crazy night with you.
I know B Rad to do it. I don't give a damn what he say.
200,
I know
200
he'll do
million?
it. B Rad to do it.
200
Shit.
million.
I gotta look in the
That's what
mirror.
happened to me last. I'm gonna look in all my mirrors and be like, "This is what 200 million got you, Papi. You
And
are
what
the
you gonna
gone."
do with 200 million? You gonna go? What you gonna do? Buy a big house and
That's a good
then
question.
I'm
buy
gonna
buy
go
the nice
double my
clothes and
Ferrari
some
and tell
jewelry and
everybody.
then they
I'm
gonna
gonna
look
You
in the
gonna
tell
mirror and
burn out.
say you.
everybody how I got
He's
200
gonna get a
million.
good doctor to sew him back up. That's what he's gonna do.
I'm such a bragger that I'll tell everybody how I got my 200 million.
Oh nah, Chi, you can't do that,
I
bro. You
believe
gotta
him
Yes.
get out of
too.
New
I
York,
Why
bro.
believe
you
him.
think
He ain't
Illuminati
lying.
wouldn't like me? Illuminati won't like me. I don't
Well,
keep
you
my
gotta
mouth.
get out the Bronx, bro, because them Trinitarios ain't far, bro.
Man, he know all them niggas. He know. Come on, though. He like. But my thing is, wait a
Rest in peace,
minute,
Junior.
homie. It's certain things you gotta draw a line, bruh. Money ain't everything, man. You gotta draw a
money ain't
line.
everything. It's true. It's
Nah,
true.
me and B-Rad was talking about how
line.
money is
They cannot run a
dangerous.
train on me.
Money
It is.
dangerous
Hey,
as hell.
Kanye said this. Kanye said, "Listen, I turned down $1 billion." He said, "I got him. I got out the contract by saying something crazy." He said,
He
"Guess what?
did.
Give me your money back." He said, "I don't want your money." He said, "That would have made me a slave.
But
I'm
Kanye is
free."
crazy.
But
He's
No, they
why?
don't.
How?
This
Chi,
is
look,
big.
Chi.
This whole
He
time for
already
free.
had
You won't
millions.
take
He
$1
already.
billion?
Chi, we coming from the ghetto. He already had millions, big house, cars. What does he want with $1 billion? Does he have a master plan to go buy an island and be million,
At
whatever the
what
fuck?
point does it
No.
matter?
I go
Why?
move with
Like,
Hold
the
on.
all
This
he
is the better
want.
question. Chi, what could you do with $1 billion and you are 600 millionaire?
with $1 billion.
What you
What can
gonna
I
do?
do?
And
I
Yeah.
you
could
already
buy
got 600
yachts like
though.
potato chips.
You already
So
got
this is the
600
problem, right?
though, Chi.
I always had a problem where it was if I bought a yacht and it was too small because you don't know what yachts look like, and then I'm in this yacht, right?
A
Then
yacht
I got
is a quarter.
no, but follow me, right? So I buy this yacht and I think it's a big yacht, right? But then when I get the yacht because I paid 10 million for it, I get the yacht and it's actually a studio version of a yacht, so it's not as big as you thought it was. And then now I don't want to sell the yacht to buy a new yacht. I want to just go buy the other yacht. You feel me? So if I
But you
had $1
can hold
billion,
on. But
I
listen,
could
you
just
can spend
buy another
250
yacht.
million on a yacht, right? And you're
Uh-huh.
still no close to that billion. So what are you gonna
Exactly.
do?
I'll buy another one if that's the wrong yacht, and I won't have to sell it. I
Now
could
you
just
you know
keep
why
it.
you're not gonna do that? Because where you gonna store 250 million yachts? Where you gonna keep those at?
That's why I want to be a billionaire, so I don't have that
You
problem
want
you're
to
having
buy a
right
yacht?
now. I'm gonna figure it out.
You like the water? You like to
Yeah,
be? That's
I
where you want
can't
to be?
do
I'm gonna
that
tell you my
shit.
favorite story. I'm gonna tell you
I
my
do.
favorite story. My favorite story is about this guy who went to a fucking bank to get a loan, and he asked for $1,000 loan, and they said you got to put collateral. And he said, I'm gonna give you my Ferrari, and he gave him the Ferrari keys for $1,000. He took the $1,000. He went on vacation. When he came back, he paid the $1,000, and they gave him the Ferrari. And the guy in the bank said, I'm sorry, sir, but do you know that we only lend you $1,000, and you left a car that's way more expensive than that? Why did you need a $1,000 loan? And he said, oh, I didn't need $1,000
I
loan,
just need
but
somebody
I
to park my
figured
shit.
I needed somebody safe to watch my car while I was on vacation.
Yeah,
And
Good
I need a
nobody
place
will
call.
to
watch
park.
better than a
Good
bank
call.
for a little bit of interest. So my point is, if you're rich enough, you will come up with these bright ideas. So if you're a billionaire, every billionaire ain't
Hold
bad.
on.
Yeah,
Hold
there's
on.
only
No.
500.
Me and B-Rad were talking about this.
I'm
When you get
Yeah,
that money, right, you're gonna get a knock at the door from some people who's gonna be like, listen, hey, how you
you're part of this
doing?
club. You're part
My
of this
name is
club.
Larry Zimmer. What's up with
Mm-hmm.
you?
Illuminati.
Wow.
Illuminati, got my mind, soul, and my body.
Hey,
Here's one
Chi,
of my girls.
Chi. Can I
Hey,
tell you
come
something?
here. He wants to
Chi, you
fuck.
don't need $1 billion. You're gonna lose your mind and
That's
die.
it.
You're gonna go crazy. Chi, you don't need $1 million. You don't need $1 billion. Them bras gonna drive you crazy. Them drugs. You're gonna be out of here in about a month. You don't need $1 billion,
You
Chi.
probably won't sleep with $1 billion, bro. I can see you now. You probably wouldn't even sleep.
Bro, I'll be having Diddy parties all day. Are you kidding me? They're not gonna
God
be
damn.
white parties. They're gonna be pink parties.
Where
You
you gonna be
feel
doing
me?
this shit at
Everybody don't need
Manhattan?
the
So you gonna go down Manhattan?
I'm gonna go down Manhattan, rolling in a Rollies. Like, who
yeah.
wanna
See,
jump in and party with me? Free drugs.
Chi or B Rad don't need $1 billion. I'm gonna tell you that right now,
I'll
because
be
they
paying
both.
for everybody's groceries at Whole
But
Foods.
listen, we were talking
This is
about
your
this with
shit.
the
I'll
Diddy
pay for
case,
that.
right? We were talking about this with the Diddy case. $1 billion will make a degenerate out of the strongest man, right?
Sure.
Because
That's
I don't
true.
know if God want $1 billion. If he want me to have that because he know my
That's
heart,
what I
right?
believe. I do
I
believe
gotta have
God
$1 billion.
is gonna give you what you can handle, type shit.
I need $1
If
billion.
you're a person of
Yes.
God, it's
Unless you
not.
change that.
These
Listen,
PDFs, as we know, most of them are billions,
you know,
rich as fuck. Oh, they
you know
rated.
why I'm a
They
Buddhist?
like.
Because you
Sorry,
can do
that's
it.
a fact.
That's the only reason I study Buddhism. It's because I'm allowed to have all the wealth I want as long as I don't hurt nobody. I don't want $1 billion to hurt
You gonna hurt
anybody.
yourself.
I
So
want $1 billion so I can help the world. You
okay,
know
I,
what I mean?
I, I believe
Listen,
it.
hold on. We just talked about when you get that billion, you're gonna get the knock at the door. Who the fuck is you gonna help after you get that knock at the door?
If I get a knock at the door, I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell them, listen,
Help,
Illuminati ain't letting you
help
help
here.
nobody.
Help who?
I'll be
Illuminati
like,
was like,
listen,
no, 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 we're not
you guys
doing
are
that.
lucky. I don't care. I'll do your stupid rituals, but you gotta let me give away half of it.
No,
And I'll take
You
an
gonna
L
wait,
for
but
they're not
everybody.
letting you do that.
Oh, they will.
You don't
They
make the
will.
rules with
How
these
did that
people.
Cat William? They will.
Hey, EST, Fat Joe just said he in the
Oh,
Illuminati. Didn't he just say that?
Oh
You believe
oh
God.
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
because
yeah,
he,
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
he
they
He
would
was
accept him. I don't think they
with the
would.
no, 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 no.
I don't think they would
you don't,
accept him.
Well, I don't
I don't think
know.
they
Those
think
new
they will accept him.
allegations. No, let me not do that. I
I don't
fuck with the
think they
show.
will.
I fuck with the
And
show.
it
We
ain't
not.
because he's from the Bronx. It's because he just
Prince
talks too
Hires.
much.
Hey,
Please,
guess
Lord.
what? I like this. I like the podcast. I
There you
think it
go.
is the best right now.
It
It's
is
way
good.
better than Drink Champs. Drink Champs is done. I don't like
Yeah.
Nah,
Nori at
man.
all no
Nah,
more,
That's an
man.
old
man.
format.
I'm
Nah.
That's an
sorry, man.
old
I used to
format.
love Nori, but I
You
hate
know
him
what this
now. I
is though,
swear to
Bush?
God.
This is like recency but it's like they're at the top, they plateaued, so we get to a point where like the great shit they
Get
do is
tired of
looked
them.
at normal.
But
Yeah,
his personality changed, though. To me, his whole style changed, and I don't like
because the
it.
corporate,
It's
because he
also a
can't
Diddy
sit there and
project.
smoke and drink. Oh my God, the
Powder your
Diddy
nose.
shit was like
There we
that
go.
was crazy, bro.
Powder your nose.
Yeah,
That shit was
but
crazy.
Yeah,
I
I got
definitely,
you.
I definitely like
I
the
haven't done
Joe
it in
and
a
Jada
while. Maybe
podcast.
today's the first day to
We're gonna
break
start
out of it.
going to we're gonna get to the algorithm next episode, and we're gonna
All right.
go. EST told me how to do. We're gonna really get on that. We're gonna be strategic now. You feel me? But we always gonna respect the legends that pass away.
Oh
That's
yes,
how we've
always.
been doing. That's how we gonna keep it going. You know what I mean? That's
Namaste.
what it is. So it is
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
ain't. What we got? Anything else y'all want to talk? B Rad, did you done with everything before we get out of here? As far as
Did we
Yeah.
Drop a
Yeah.
comment.
So far, so good.
hold on, let me ask y'all one question because I know y'all seen it.
Yeah.
Did Ant mark out King Pill? Yes or no? Was
what?
that a mark
What
out?
is it? Are you talking about the original encounter, or
The
do they have
original.
a
The
new one?
Yeah.
original encounter. The
Yeah,
original encounter.
no, I don't
No.
think so.
You know
Okay,
what
so
I think happened there?
okay.
What happened there was a
Both of
real
them
nigga
was
was
a little
talking real
nervous.
shit to somebody who thought that we were squashing shit, and
So
it
why
looked
they
like
tried to
two
make it
different
seem like
conversations.
he marked them out right then and there? But this is the thing
Because
I
that's
noticed with King
Adam.
Because
Pill.
people hate
He
King
did say
Pill.
this though. Listen,
Uh,
I'm not talking about your hood though. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
he
fuck
did
was
say
That
that,
yeah.
but
that?
that
sounded
was
that
a
But
sounded
that,
nah.
but he
crazy.
didn't say
He
it like
ain't say
that.
it.
Yeah, he did, bro.
He
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 kind
said,
of it was.
I'm not talking about your
It
hood
was
though. It was
soft
like,
as fuck when he
No,
said it.
whoa,
because
what the
he
Yeah,
didn't
fuck
they
say it
was
like
said.
that?
that. He said it like there's Crips
Shout out
that
to
bang like y'all niggas,
Pascal.
and they're named like our Crips, so or whatever it was, Crips or Bloods. They were named like the same as the West Coast set. So he said, "Nah, I wasn't talking
Okay, let me
about
ask
your
Bush this
hood.
question.
I wasn't
I don't
soft
want,
like
I don't
that."
want to throw,
No,
I don't want to keep throwing.
but yeah, see what you want him to say. Yeah,
No,
nigga, if I was talking about you, nigga, and or nigga,
Yeah,
no, we
what do
wasn't
you
talking
want him
about
to
you,
say?
nigga. What you and what and like,
I don't mean to
Yeah,
bring Mace in it for for the example,
go
but I'll be like,
ahead.
what if they this what if they said something about Mace? He was like, no, I'm talking about them over there, but it's a direct diss to his set too.
So you saying
that's
if
why.
Mace was in Kingfield situation type shit,
Yeah, and he
or if
said
Mace is
something
an
about
Hefe
trades.
situation?
Oh, you
He
got the
said
other
something
one.
about
Which one you
trades.
got? Look at that. You can see it's a
He
white.
probably wouldn't have said it like that. He would have said it more aggressive, like
Yeah.
nigga, we wasn't talking about your hood, nigga. So why the fuck is you turning
No,
up
no, no.
type
I ain't
shit?
talking about. I ain't talking about if Mace was King Peel. If Mace was
Oh,
Ant.
you saying if he was Ant?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Mace heard him
and
say
Mace
some
would have
shit
did
like
the
that.
same thing Ant said did. Like, nigga, ain't no disrespect to my hood.
Okay,
That ain't gonna happen type of shit, blah, blah, blah.
right,
That's what
right.
Ant said. He said, y'all, you wasn't talking about my hood.
So did you
Then
see
they
the
asked
spin?
him, B-Rad is a goddamn national treasure.
Shout out Deepest Squad
Salute.
contract and Billy Boy.
Yo, this your second. They say you the GOAT, you the national treasure.
People
Be
Hey, did
people
you see
love
them
me,
try to
bro.
spin it on
ready.
no jumper though
People
to try
love
to make
me.
it seem like he marked them out?
Yeah. And
Okay.
also, King Pill released it. No. Ant kind of released it and saying it like he, trying to. He didn't say he marked them out, but he was running with that whole thing. But ain't nobody getting marked out. The thing is, when you're dealing with gangs and PD, your boy King Pill is from a big gang too. He in the valley. But that's a big gang though, because I was locked up with a lot of them dudes, 4, 5, 6 type shit.
Well,
So
apparently
you
that's
gotta be
Mozzie said.
careful, huh?
That's
That's Mozzie
Mozzie in
said.
the.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
they went up. They went to Sacramento. They went all the way to Sacramento and took over. But you got to be careful when your gang is big. You got 8 Trade gangsters. They all Chef G from 8 Trade. And that they Brooklyn, and that's Aunt Hefe. So that'll be Aunt Hefe, little homie type shit. You got these big ass gangs. You can't be in there reckless. Why would you be? You got
And Bush,
homies you love.
but you can't tell when that's a blatant, broad, generic diss. You can't tell a nigga that I'm not talking about your hood. You know what I'm saying? that's such a blanket. This it's like, hold on, there wasn't specifics to the Pomona them. No, you're talking about. You said the blanket
Yeah.
FTs.
I hear you.
It's like,
And he
nah,
because
bro.
to be controversial, he said it. That's why he did it. But yeah,
That's
you face
picking
the
and choosing.
consequences. Then yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's picking and
Yeah,
choosing, bro. That's a
but,
blanket statement. You gotta feel that way
so
about all
you
of them.
saying Ant got marked out there? Because if you
No,
saying he made a
no,
blake, you saying he clowned his hood and ain't do nothing.
no. When Ant said, "Hey, this ain't no dissing Trey," that nigga said, "I wasn't talking about your hood though." I was
Wow.
like, "That's a breakdown." That was over right there. That was a
That was a
because why would you
backtrack.
change your
To be
tone
honest, I don't
to
think
be
I
like,
saw it, but I didn't think I heard it like
run it
that.
back,
Nah.
you're gonna laugh. Run it back, watch his tone go from this to low and squeaky. I wasn't talking
No,
about your hood though.
he's
I
And
was
that's
like,
what
100% right. He was on his heels when he said that for sure. You could hear it.
yes, yes.
that's why he got tough with Adam after because he was feeling out of
Like I
pocket. He was
wasn't doing
already
your
feeling.
shit, big homie. Like
Yeah,
you
Yo,
ain't supposed to say that in no
yeah.
argument,
excuse
nigga.
me.
Jesus.
He ain't
You ain't
say big
supposed to say that.
homie. EST.
No, no,
He
no.
ain't
That's
say
like
big
that's
homie.
basically
Yo,
what
I
you're
cannot
saying,
exit
bro.
the game, nigga.
Don't get
You get
mad at me
penalized
right
for
now.
that.
I'm trying to break it down.
Oh, I know, but I still cannot exit the game because
Fuck.
then I get penalized.
Yeah,
But Adam
yeah.
mistake for bringing that shit up. He wanted them to. Now, what if
Well,
Ant
I
was
don't give
was a green light
I'm
nigga?
not getting penalized.
You said what? Oh, bing bong, bing bong.
I
Then
swear to
what?
God, Macy.
I feel like Adam's gonna push it until someone
That's why.
gets
That's
hurt
why
really
I asked you
badly.
about Mace. What if he
Yeah,
said
yeah,
that
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
and it was a bing bong immediately? Like you said, what?
No, but that was the whole point right there. Like that was the whole that moment right there. If he would have said
Oh, there's
something
more right there.
aggressive, like and not,
Okay.
you know what I mean, then it would have
Yeah.
went off. If Mace would have gave him a chance, like nigga ain't
Okay.
da. And if he would have got
A
tough
good
right
movie for
there,
too long.
that's
Yeah,
when
yeah, that has no ending. That's like
yeah.
6 hours of madness.
What you talking about?
Exactly. I'm thinking about the later. The now
Oh,
Yeah,
will
He
be
on
that's
a
amazing,
phone.
but
He
then
on a
later
phone.
you can still be up.
Now we're gonna let y'all go, man. We
yeah,
good, bro.
he talking about some other shit. But
Oh, my
anyway,
bad, yo. One of my fun
he
girls
don't
just
even he
called
don't know
by,
how to
yo.
mute he don't know how to mute himself or
I,
nothing.
I'm trying to see what she want to do right now. That's all. She want to go skiing or she want to, take a
Whatever, fool. This
vitamin.
is the shit you got me. You said, nigga, we gotta take this serious.
That nigga
Like,
love that
oh, you.
word, fun girls. That's his favorite word,
This
bro.
my this is my number one fun girl right here, for real, for real. Yeah, she
Yeah.
divorced
Until
me for a
next
little bit,
week.
but she come
No,
back.
I'm
She came
joking.
back.
That's
It's
wild.
cool,
It's
but
100
she's back.
degrees out here. Dude's going
Shot.
Hey,
skiing.
you don't think you're gonna get burnt out from that shit?
Me, never,
Yeah.
bro. I'm
Oh,
already.
okay.
I'm at that age where I was supposed to be burnt out
I
from
got
that shit.
tired, bro.
Now
I
he
Yeah,
got
got
tired,
nah,
bro.
I
but
never get
she
tired of
she
my
got
girls. My
hurt.
girls are too fun.
She got
Huh?
hurt real bad, and he don't want no type of relationship. Shit, I ain't joking.
We
I
all
feel like
got
this
hurt
really.
bad. We all got hurt
No,
bad.
there's levels of hurt. There's levels.
How
Well, I
about
went
let's
through a
go levels?
divorce.
I got a
I
level
went through
story
a
for you.
divorce, homie. I went through divorce. Ain't
Hey,
nothing worse than that. Trust me.
hey, bro, we can talk, bro.
Yeah, I've never been divorced. That must hurt, bro. That's
It
tough
hurt
too.
bad. It
Yeah,
felt like
man.
but that's
Especially when
still
you think that's
levels
the
to shit.
one, yo. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, man.
Hey, listen, the
Those
worst thing that happened to you is still the worst thing that happened to you. It might not be as bad as somebody
it
else,
was the
but it's
good.
still
It
the
was the
worst
best
thing
thing.
that happened to you.
Yeah, but
Nah,
at the same time, I'm in a better situation. So
and
you
it's funny.
know, but when
That's
you're
the
going
girl that
through
you
it,
was working
you
with, the
feel
one
me?
that put me through that hurt. The world of hurt I went through. My fun girl had partnered up with that chick recently, and that's why I was like, "Yo, I'm not, like you on that team or you on this team? What's up?" You understand what I'm
Shit,
saying?
then
Like,
Hey, what if she already
she
got the
got the equation.
location?
there's no way my girls are loyal to me, bro. If anything, they give me the location on you. Nah, me,
Mellow,
my
I
mellow.
wouldn't
girls,
come
We
out there to
click.
the
they
We
Bronx
got
click.
it.
anyway.
We
My
click.
girls will line it. I'll send them out like wolves. Nobody even know they're getting hunted.
I'm
You
gonna
know what I'm
set
Just
up
saying?
some
lining
shit.
people up.
I'm gonna set up some shit, and I'm gonna get an Airbnb in the East Coast somewhere. We all gonna
Let me
link up
know. I'll
one
bring
day.
the
I swear
girls.
to God. Nah,
Let's
it ain't
get
about
it.
that.
No,
Nah,
but
I
for
ain't
me,
talking
they're
about.
gonna be there for
Yeah,
me.
for
They're gonna be there
you,
for me. You know
those
what I'm saying? But
niggas.
then we could have it
Trying
all
to
on
get
the
me
street. They could
killed,
still
nigga.
go yelling, bro.
I'm
Leave
talking
the
Nah,
about
Hey,
baby
the
oil at home,
homies. I'm
bro.
talking
I
about
only
really
been
getting
like,
it. Yeah, but
yeah.
I'm talking about into perspective. I ain't talking about your personal quality, your personal qualities or
I
Leave
don't
the
know.
whatever.
He
baby
might
at
come
home.
down here and see these
Why?
South girls and be like, "What the fuck is
Yeah, I
that?"
might start a little gang down there
You
too,
say
you
you
know?
say we should come down there. You see, you say it might be
Hey,
better.
man.
Yeah,
It's
Hey,
definitely be
man.
cheaper. It might be. It's gonna be more exciting for
Nah,
me because I'm
everything
in
is
another
relative.
state.
Everything is relative.
and besides, everybody seen New York. I never seen that every year,
E-
yo. I'm trying to go down there.
EST want to come to New York. I know he do.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
trying.
yeah, yeah.
I got this spot that we could rent that is like for like 2 hours, an hour, whatever, and they got dope ass
we
like
ain't dealing with
rooms.
no shit you
Yo,
talking about.
for
That's some
podcasting, for
1
podcasting, they
hour
got the
room. That's
light.
We gonna
crazy.
go to something
Yeah,
like he
got the
coming from out of
lights.
town. We
Tour
ain't coming
bus,
to
some
they ain't
shit. I
going to
mean,
no damn
hey, the summer ain't over
Turn a
with,
black
man.
light on
trap
in that room and
house.
see what it looks like. Ugh.
Yo, it's fire shit, yo. They got the cube, the light cube. They got the
We not
fucking
doing
light
none of
room.
that. Huh?
Bro, I'm
Just take
telling
me
you,
where
yo, you
Ice
gotta take
Spice
this shit to the next
and
level.
all them from. What neighborhood Ice Spice from?
My
Where,
hood,
bro? She from his
my
Bronx, South
hood.
Bronx.
She's from my block,
She used to
bro.
She
babysit
from
for a
his
family
block.
in the town next to
She's
mine
from
for a
Fordham. I'm
Hasidic
right down
Jewish family.
Creston.
Damn,
I'll
She
tell
was
B-Rad,
like a
you.
live-in nanny
you
for
could have
We're
came
not
across
going
that,
there though,
B-Rad.
ESC.
Oh, you
We
know
not
who lives
going.
closer to
That
me?
ain't the
Little
place to
TJ.
go to. The fucking.
Little TJ lives closer to my hood.
We not going there
Look,
either. No,
I'm trying to go to Brownsville, pink
no,
houses.
hell
well, you don't
no.
want to go to Brownsville, bro.
Nah,
Fuck
he could go.
Browns.
He
Brownsville.
could go with me because I got peoples over
No,
there.
no,
He definitely we could go
bro. It ain't
and
shit
That's how
chill.
it
happening in
used to be.
Brownsville. I'm just saying, there's nothing
I know
that
what
you
you're
really want
saying.
to see over there.
Yeah,
It
but I'm
ain't
talking
shit you want to
about.
see.
But we could get a spot somewhere nice and then go travel around and do some vlogs around the
I want to
town and
try
shit.
that
No
Kennedy's
problem.
fried chicken because they be talking like that shit
Oh
good.
God,
Yo,
Kennedy.
yo, yo.
Bro,
Is he serious, Chief?
Kennedy.
Kennedy,
Hey, that's what I heard.
That's
that's a
the
four.
worst
That's a
place,
4 or
bro.
5
That's
a.m.
open for almost 24
5
hours.
a.m.
That's how
spot.
bad it is.
Yeah.
Really?
But no. There's some good ones too. There's
They
some
are.
good ones.
I mean,
That's
That's the
why I
look.
asked
chicken.
y'all before. I heard the podcast a dude was saying about the best Italian food in New York is cooked by Mexicans. I thought he was
They
lying.
cook everything. They cook
They
everything.
cook
Everything,
everything.
everything. They took over the
But you have to
game, bro. The
Yeah.
understand,
Mexicans, everything.
I gotta
Mexican
see him
food
in a
is
Chinese
actually a
restaurant.
very
I gotta see that shit.
They
I
the
don't never
best
see
Mexican
shit like
Chinese
food
that.
is
I
guys.
show
very
it to you.
Everything.
difficult to do right too. So that's why these
But
guys are
get
skilled because
I
you
ain't
can
never
cook
seen no
yeah.
shit
basically you can
like
cook
that.
anything.
But guess what's so crazy though? When you go to the high end spots, you go in the back. Yeah, the Mexicans in there cooking. But if you go to like
Uh
Arthur
huh.
Ave and shit,
The head
Chief
chef's European.
Arthur
Yeah.
Ave and shit like that, you're gonna have
That's
Italians
different.
cooking too. You're gonna have real Italian. It's different. Like there, you could go. I
Yeah.
could take
No.
you
Yeah.
to.
No. If you
There's
go to the
different
high end,
places. You
you're
know
not
what I
gonna
mean?
see it. The
Right.
Mexicans
Go
are
to
gonna be
Yeah, the
Rayo's.
killing.
Mexicans back there getting slaved in the back. They cook.
Yeah. They
You
wash
Go
the
to
dishes.
Rayo's, man. Rayo's is fire. That's for sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But every other place,
We gonna set this
Mexicans
shit
are
up.
everything.
Hey, take a
They're the
picture
best
of
at
that
everything.
shit. You see that shit, bro. I gotta see that shit.
Man, I'm gonna show you that shit in person. Fuck this.
Mexicans
Y'all think I'm
cooking
playing with
Chinese
us?
food.
I'm gonna
I
send
gotta
some shit
see
over.
that
Y'all gonna be
shit.
Everything.
surprised. I'm gonna be like, don't
We
worry,
got
you ain't gotta do nothing.
uptown doing the chopped cheese and
Nigga, they
shit.
do
We're
the
like,
pizza.
Hey,
They spinning the
I just
dough, look, bro.
yo,
They ain't cooking soul.
my
They ain't in
job
the
is in
soul food
Jersey right
spot.
now, and I
They
don't.
doing halal food.
Yeah, they are. They in soul food spot too,
Gyros,
for sure,
gyros and
no
everything.
doubt.
if there's a
And Amy
kitchen in New
Roots in
York,
the
there's
back
a Mexican
cooking
dude
the
up in there for
greens.
sure. For sure.
I guarantee
Mexicans
you,
are
Damn.
we
everywhere.
can't afford to work in the kitchen in New York. But we can't afford
Word.
to work in the kitchen in New York.
They don't
Yeah.
make good money.
Not me. Shit, you got me fucked up at all.
Oh, it's that
This was
bad?
a
Oh
great ass.
shit.
Yeah,
Bro, it's New
this was
York.
yo. We came back with a blast today, man. We came back with a blast. This was an excellent ass
That's
show.
facts. Tap
We
in,
only
man.
getting better and better. I swear to God, man. Shout out to June 5th, Newark, one of our moderators. You
Shout
feel me?
out June
Newark in
5th.
the building. Damn, we got Newark.
Oh,
Mad Max.
Newark
Shout
in
out to
the
Mad Max.
house.
He
That's Mad Max, the
hopefully he stayed
Pascal.
with us and he subscribed. I think he got mad
Yeah,
about us for talking
everybody.
about Ozzy. He was tapping in the hair good about Ozzy.
Yeah.
And
No,
how
he
to
was
the
mad.
Pascal contractor, and they said B Rad is the GOAT. No, and shout out
Facts.
to
Shout
YouTube.
out.
What's the name? The YouTube Streets. My bad.
Yeah,
B
Shout
YouTube
out
That's
Rad
streets.
is
New
the
Age
YouTube.
GOAT.
Plug.
You feel
Shout out
me?
New Age Plug
Hey,
over on the YouTube
EST.
streets.
And shout out It's a Wobbler.
Big
Go
facts,
tap
big
in,
facts.
subscribe.
Hey, guarantee. But guess what? EST and B Rad, the only two guys that got shout outs today. This is crazy.
That's
He said
dope.
EST fire. I
That's
don't
it.
get no
We're
love,
Shout
but
out
it's
my
growing.
all
man
good.
Sam
Shout
City
out to
Billy from
You
hey,
DC
got
hey,
their
Long
check
Time
this
favorite.
out.
Compton.
Check this out. Go subscribe. It's a wobbler. Go check out that last video. It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler all the time. Them shits be going crazy. Them shits is
Right.
Facts.
it's
Always.
just different stuff, man. You gotta be in tune with that shit. Chi
For
Challenge,
sure.
oh my God. On Crazy Across all platforms. The new
Yeah.
song out called Gil. Go download that shit. Banger, you know, it's something
One
that
more
when you're
opinion
going
before
through
y'all
something, it's
go.
gonna help you. You're going through something with your girl. What's up?
We got
over a million
I gotta let
views.
him
Over
rock.
a
He always
million
ready to
views on
go.
the cheat challenge.
EST be
Over
ready
a
to go.
million
So
now,
if
y'all,
he's
okay, now
staying,
go
we
ahead,
gotta
go
I
ahead.
gotta
Now we
shut
gonna
up.
rock up. We gonna rock out. Y'all go ahead, tap in, like and subscribe. We out
Nah,
of here,
go
man.
ahead. What you say?
Now
You
I want
done
to
for
get
real?
y'all opinion on the
Nah.
movie shit. The Boys in the Hood, Juice, Belly, and Menace to Society. Which one gotta go?
Belly.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Look, I love Belly, but let's be honest,
He said
the
Boys in
acting
the
was
Hood, Juice,
subpar.
Belly, and
Boy,
Menace.
yeah, and
Belly.
Menace.
And then
It's the only one way
Belly
to
gotta
find out.
go. Belly gotta
Belly,
go. Yeah.
Boys in the
I
Hood,
put
You
and
said Boys
I
in the
Menace to
Hood, Juice, and
Society?
Menace
Belly.
to
Yeah,
Society.
Boys
yeah,
in the
I
Belly's
would
Hood.
too
place
new.
Belly.
Belly
Belly's
gotta
too new.
go.
Yeah, if anything,
You
Belly was
said Boys in the
inspired.
Hood, Juice, Menace to Society.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that
Belly
gotta
gotta
be
Belly's
me.
go.
great.
Gotta be
I'm
Belly's
with
me.
D
great,
Rap
but
for sure.
it
Wow.
wasn't what it
Okay.
could have been.
Out of
Yo,
those
which
three, it's
And
one?
gotta
then
go.
Which one? Eating Mini Money Mo, that shit.
Oh, we
EST.
out, man.
What you say, EST?
I
Nah,
say
what you
Boys in
say?
the
We
Hood.
out. No,
I
you
say
ain't say
Boys in the.
what you.
I say Boys in the Hood because
Okay.
Menace to
You said
Society
Boys in
more
the Hood gotta
savage than
go?
that. Yeah.
But you
I
know
don't
what?
know
You
when
know
they
what
burned
happened,
down
EST? I
Ricky,
swear
bro.
to
That
God.
was harsh.
When Boys in the Hood came out, you was probably not even born. But I swear to God, it
Now I
was a
was born.
time thing. It was about you. I know, but you was born. You was a baby. How? What age did you see it?
What year that come out?
I don't know. We it's
89.
That was
telling you, Belly
89.
is the newest one, bro.
you
That's too
probably right.
new.
That would have been the
Too new.
90s.
Or maybe 89 or 91.
Chi, what you say?
I say Belly gotta go,
You
bro.
said Belly, huh? You said Belly gotta go.
Yeah, too
I
new. The
say
other
Belly
ones are
gotta
the
go. Yeah,
classic.
B
Can't
Rap
put it
say
up
Belly
again.
gotta go.
That's like you. It's
I
kind
would
of like you
swap out
said.
Belly for Paid in Full and then chop Paid in Full as well.
Okay.
It's like saying NWA,
Me too.
uh, a
But Paid
fucking
in Full's over Belly for
Mob
sure.
Deep,
But I gotta chop Paid
or
in Full too.
Little Pump. Which one
Or
gotta go?
Crisscross.
Okay. No,
Now
that's
Crisscross was legendary.
not
Boy,
bad.
I
it
loved
meant
it.
a lot to me. It's a lot of shit involved in that. A lot of different subliminal shit. But we out of here, man. Another one into perspective. Like I said, it's a wobbler. The cheat challenge. D-Rad about to drop his shit anytime. We gonna be back
For
at
sure.
y'all. Another episode. This was episode 12, man. Like, share, and
Tap in.
subscribe, man. Peace, man. We out.
Gripped up, he ain't trying to fight. 2 keys make a nigga risk it. I'm on the road with a 2-piece and a biscuit. Getting caught, that ain't shit we talk about. A nigga talk when he caught, stab him in his mouth. I ain't even do shit. The clip working construction. We move bricks. Look at me now. I made myself. We did it for the love. We did it by ourselves. You know the same story on the block, rock for guap. Now we building the business underground to the top. A lost young nigga hustling on the dark road. I'm still a hustler. Cause that's all I know. Flip it to the snow cause the tree was too slow. Now we Maji and Perk, we bout to cop a boat. I love my niggas though, last real niggas left. From the cage to the stage, we did it the best. Weak niggas got left, sleep niggas got slept. From the page to page, Brooklyn we born to rep.